Obinwannem Global Cultural Movement Foundation. Our mission: to restore the honor and dignity of Igbo nation and its citizens, to restore the pride of Ndi Igbo through the re-establishment of our self-esteem in the true spirit of love and support for one another, to ensure that our past trials and tribulations are turned into a glorious future, to rebuild the strength of Ndi Igbo through her bond of unity, to ensure that Igbo nation reinvent herself and get back on track in order to regain her pride of place in the world, to reinvigorate the ingenuity of Ndi Igbo through self-rediscovery and self-actualizations, to see that no Igbo child or citizen is left behind in the grand scheme of things. For inquiries, call Director Chineke Ugwu Okechukwu, Ukraine on +380 975 221413 or
global coverage 24/7. You know how we do. Check the frequency. Let go. Let go. From the street of 1819, the story start to grow. Obinwannem LLC, they said it in emotion, make it flow. No matter where you did, for London or for Giddy, if the news they hot, we go give you bedu steady. Everything is newsworthy, depend on who they talk, we link the whole wide world, even as we they walk out, we walk. Obinwannem news, the value of the truth, connecting every nation from the elder to the youth. Global coverage, we know they ever sleep, top stories from reporters, they promise where we keep. Obinwannem, the value of the truth. Obinwannem, the world for your booth. Obinwannem, the value of the truth. Check the website, the info boku, you know they try. From TikTok to the ground, we they fly for the sky. If you want the real, you don't need to look elsewhere. We link the globe together, showing love and showing care. 36K followers, the community they large. Obinwannem News Network, you know say we they in charge. Whether now WhatsApp or you follow for Facebook, open your eyes, welcome and take a better look. Every corner of the world, we link up with a vibe. Authentic reports, now that one be our tribe. Obinwannem News, the value of the truth, connecting every nation from the elder to the youth. Global coverage, we know they ever sleep. Top stories from reporters, the promise where we keep. Obinwannem.com, the world is watching. Everywhere you go, we go there. True value, no fake news. Oh. Obinwannem.
Mazi Okechukwu, the vision is clear. Obinwannem Global Foundation, listen. They say giddy giddy bugwe is a unity, is the strength of a king. And when we walk together, there is no weight we cannot bring. From the red mud of Alaiko to the streets of New York City, we carry the heritage, we carry the beauty. Mazi Okechukwu saw the vision, he planted the seed. A home for every brother, a friend for every need. Obinwannem, the heart of a brother. Obinwannem, we love one another. Obinwannem, in Igbo home and abroad, hear the call. Together we achieve, we shall never fall. Join the foundation, let the movement grow. Obinwannem, everywhere we go. Azu wanu nebunye yari must feed our own. No Igbo man or woman should ever feel alone. In the spirit of Onyedikachi, one day we stand so tall. Lifting up the weak, making sure we don't crawl. Our language is our identity, our culture is our crown. With Obinwannem, we will never let it down. Hey, Otwakana yekunen kuwana kana cover the palm fruits. That is why we need you, from the branch to the roots. Support the mission, embrace the vision. Okechukwu's heart is the engine of the mission. Together we achieve, say it loud. Together we achieve, make us proud. Yeah. Ibogadi.
Yeah, Obiwannem, Ike boy, yeah, you did, my man.
Mazi Chika.
Odogu, Ike Odogu Napo.
Mazi Kai. I'll give you yours. Nah. I don't know about even after maybe I'm the German politics. Never one name with. I born the last time I know he respond. I know Kata in Kata any Bukins usually Pokoro Namui. Manu Dodi.
Do Marova. I heard that. Wow. Prince no here. Be one no here. Stone no here. I was going now. Guys, wedding. Prince, show your face now. Yeah. Prince, did you send a message to Barrister? Yeah. Prince, we are not hearing you. It's like your network is problem or what? Yeah.
Yes, I did. I sent I sent him the message. Yes.
Okay. Can you deny now? Can you deny? I'm deny now. I will need Prince.
Hello, everybody.
Prince Onyedikachi.
Yes.
No.
Adama.
Ubochi the Kwaragio.
Thank you. Dalu.
Keep okay, say me now. Chief. Yeah. Odigo Kogadi. I just go kwa kai seri udene kai do to ya bongiga. Obondo kuroku. So we are waiting for Barrister so that the Barrister will join us very soon. So as we are waiting for the Barrister, let us start from introduction so that we will not waste our time, because time does not wait anybody. And I thank everybody that joined. Umi Bondoman Egemutu na Margonun na program aye bukwa he ka odiri Igbo na mma. Dokwara ndị chọrọ udo na Nigeria na mma. Maka na ọbụrụ mmadụ niile dị ihe chọrọ udo na Nigeria. Ọbụrụ mmadụ niile anọ nya mere anyị niile bụzi ndị ọ na-atụ n'ọnụ kịta na anwụ ewepụtago onwe anyị ka anyị mara ife anyị ga-eme, because ọbụrụ by ịbịa na social media na-agbakọ ụja na-akụ onwe anyị ọnụ, they disgrace our future children futures. So we need exactly ka anyị dị sure that na anyị na-akụziri ụmụnna ife ha kwesịrị ịma. So today today bụ ụbọchị nkwọ ụbọchị Afo Ani onye n'iwe taa bụ ụbọchị Afo Ani so anyị ga-akpọkukwa Chukwu Okike abịama nke kere n'igwe ka n'ụwa mara onwe ihe kerie nke mere anyị ji dị ndụ n'ụbọchị tata n'ala ndị dị ndụ onye ọbụ ejesi agwụ onye ọbịa na-eme na m dị ndụ n'ụbọchị tata n'ihi na n'onu m tata bụ Chukwu Okike abịama n'ihi na n'onu m tata ọ bụ nyanwa bụ onye mere na anyị dị ndụ so anyị na-akpọkwu okwute ndị Igbo niile the 12 stone okwute 12 ka ọ bịa gọrọ anyị ọfọ ma kpọkwuo ndị ichie kpọkwuo ndị nze kpọkwuo ndị ọzọ kpọkwuo ndị enu kpọkwuo ndị ana ma ndị anyị nọ na befa dịka ndị Germany akpọkwucha ma American ma ala Igbo ebe ọbụla ndị be nna anyị nọ akpọkwucha ha ka anyị wee mara ka anyị ga-esi wee nabata nwanne anyị nwoke wee kpọkwana nkata ezinụlọ ka ọ dịrị Igbo na mma dịkwara ala Biafra niile na mma okwute ndị Igbo anyị na-ekene gị na-asị were maikrofon igwe okwu wee tinyere ha mkpu n'ọzara ka ha wee mara ọwụ 12 stone 12 apostle ụmụazị Jizọs ọgụ of the remaining one so bịazie gosi ife ji wee bụrụ okwute 12 deje
Igbo makanụ Igbo makanụ Igbo kwezuonụ ndewonu ụmụ Chineke ndewonu ụmụ Chineke asị m na ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma ọ dịka tata bụ ụbọchị Afo Ani dịrị anyị mma na Nkwọ Ikuku dịrị anyị mma na Eke Ọkụ dịrị anyị mma na Orie Mmiri ọ bụ ihe eji gbawa anyị ndụ ndụ dịka ndụ
anyị na-anụkwa ana m anụkwa ọnụ ya onwe ya anaghị anụ ọnụ ya Tracy na-anụ ọnụ ya Jekem Vivian na-anụ ọnụ ya
ọ bụ ihe eji gbawa anyị ndụ dịga ndụ Chineke fere aka ọ sịrị na ihe onye gọzie anyị ihe na-anọ agọzie ya anụ ikuku ọkụ na mmiri na onye vusa agha ihe na-ana evusa agha ọ bụ ọhụọ ndị mbụ na ndị egede ahụ ọhọdụwarugbo ya bụ ihe anyị vughechiri azụ na-asịrị ya mba n'ụwa si na ọhụọ ka ideji awa na ọhụọ ka anyị ji eji egbu ji were egbu ede were gbuo anụ bụ n'ọsha ọ sịrị anyị jewe na mba niile go into the world and multiply replenish the earth ọ bụ na ebe ndị Igbo na-eme anyị ji dịka mmiri enweghị iro enweghị anyị ada akọ nka ọ sịrị I love your neighbor as you love yourselves otu a ka anyị ji eme ọ bụ ebe o ji chi na eji anyị gọzie mba niile ana m achị na ọ ga-adịrị ụmụ Igbo niile mma n'ebe na ebe ha nọ na ise na-asịkwa ya dịrị anyị ma na mba niile anyị nọ nọọsịrị anyị irikwa ebe ọmụ na ebe ọbụla anyị kere aka emeghere anyị ụzọ anyị si ha udo Chineke dịrị ana ahụ anyị site na eji anyị na ọ ga na-agọzi mba ahụ niile mana ebe anyị kere aka ha emeghe ụzọ ọsị anyị tụgharịa azụ kechaa sandal anyị si ebe afọ na ọ ga-akara ha njọ ka ọ dị ndị Sodom and Gomora maka na ihe na-ana abụ ihe eji adị ndụ ga-ebuso ha agha so na ihe ọbụbụ anyị mara ndị anyị bụ n'ime Chineke ya ka anyị ji agbakọ ọnụ ọnọdụ dị ka oge ọ sịrị gịnị na ebe niile kọchara mmiri ahụ ezo o wee kpọkuo Ịlaịja osi nke evufụta si ndị na-efe ama Baal kpọọ chi nke ha ka anyị kpọkọ n'okwute 12 kpọọ chi nke anyị ya were ọkụ rie aja anyị na-akpọ echi anyị ya were ọkụ riwe aja ọ na-evughe na agha ahụ maka ọ bụ ome nke ahụ na ya echi anyị dịka esi na-ewe ọdụ chi na-achụrụ ijiji so ya vuere anyị agha ahụ niile ihe anyị ji gbakọ n'ebe a tata bụ ịtụ alo ọdụm na mma anyị niile na mba niile na nnwere onwe anyị Chineke na mbụ bụ okwu ọnụ ahụ dọrọ gị bụ Chineke okwu ọnụ ahụ bụ gị bụ Chineke na onwe ya mee ka okwu ọnụ anyị niile bịa na mmezu mee ka okwu ọnụ gị niile dị niile ihe niile ahụ i kwere na nkwa n'isi anyị mee ka ọ bịa na mmezu kịta jikọọ ụmụ gị na mba niile ya anyị ofu obi ahụ bụkwa ihe anyị jikọọ n'obi nwanne ahụ ka ọ dịrị jewe ana m asị ka Chineke nara nke anyị maara kpee na nke anyị amaghị kpee ya mee ha niile ka ọ dị mma n'aha Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ ise ndewonu
Mazi, settle your prayer. Mazi Okechukwu, ịnọkwa na mutu sesa ọ na-ekwu okwu.
Okay.
Because that is surprise, everything is silent.
Okay. Prince, let me send the link again. On our corner, on our corner, barrister na find their difficulty, but through link. So I don't know why. So, but on your gonna see through link here. So I don't know why. So, but can
YouTube, but all this Facebook na pop up na that link.
Yeah. Okay, Prince Apugo. Anyway, hello, barrister.
Hello.
Barrister, ndewo.
Ndalo.
Yeah. I think on a big difficulty, but on a link.
Click the thing said I should enter my phone number, enter my this, enter my that.
Oh. Kekwari oji abịazi ndị ọzọ niile ejugokwa na screen.
Follow YouTube.
Ọ sị gị follow YouTube, ọ na-agwa gị ihe dị ka follow, ị ma na ị na-abanye na ndị ọzọ na ọ na-agwa gị ihe gbasara YouTube.
Mgbe m na YouTube, I'll send them cooking gas. Accept all. Accept just. Yes, accept all Ubochi na Iburo robot. Accept.
Okay, ọ sị gị ọ bụ na ọ sị gị accept ka ọ gosi that na Iburo robot. No, ọ agbara nze na-ekwu. Ka nsendukwara gị ọzọ.
Send
the fresh one. So ihe ọbụla na-agwa gị na-eme ya because all just for the shot of robot according to ọgbara nze Okeke.
Okay.
So no anywhere can drop another fresh one. Ọgbara nze Okeke ndewo. Chief Chika Daniel, man no can no. Okay, Chief Chika Daniel ngwa wenu.
Yes.
Biko ọ bụrụ na ha ekwu okwu ọ ga-enye aka n'ịga okwu phone gị like okwute mutugoro phone gị because ụmụ ife ndị anyị ga na-enye ọ bụrụ na niile ekwu okwu gbaa mbọ mutuo phone gị na ọ bụrụ na ị nọ ebe noise dị ka ọ hapụ ndị mmadụ na-aghọta ihe na-eme ọ dị very important. Chief Chika Daniel anyị na-enye gị microphone ka ike na ụmụ Igbo niile and gwakwana ha onye bụ ka anyị wee na-aga n'iru. Ndewo.
Obinwannem. Ndị be anyị mụọ nụ.
Ise.
Zono.
Ise.
Kachano.
Ya.
Bolono. Nwabo Chief Daniel Chika. Nwabo onye Ọka. And the CEO for Caregivers International Corporation America here. One Austin, Texas. They can end him.
Ndewo Chief, daalụ rinne odogwu ndị Ọka jide ebube ekene m. Anyị na-aba na nke agbara nze onye Okeke ike nga egwu n'ala Igbo niile. Ya ka ike na ụmụ Igbo gwekwana ya onye egwu.
Yeah.
So anyị nọ n'oge nwanne ka amalụ ka a ga-esi mee ka anyị Igbo na-aga n'iru ọya ịdị maka ya bịa nke onye chịkwa ya zelụ o nwekwa nke iche zelụ ofu ụbọchị ị ga-echikwa wadalụ na ekelekwa m unu.
No, thank you.
Ndewo agbara nze Okeke ndewo. Ka anyị jezie na obi nwanne anyị nwoke Prince Onyedikachi ị nọ nso ịbịa ka ike n'ụmụ Igbo. Come and greet your people.
Yes, My name is Prince Onyedikachi, and I greet everybody.
You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, n'otu aka ka anyị na-ejekwa na ejeka m Vivian ịma na ị nọ na Naịjirịa na ọkụ adịrọ gị na agbara nze udo dị gaba n'iru kene menwogo omut Vivian Chidimma menwogo omut gaba n'iru kene ụmụ Igbo gwakwana ha onye bụ
Ndewo no awụ m Ada Ejikeme Chidimma Vivian awụ m n'Imo State.
Ndewo.
Thank you. No.
Dalo. Prince, I would like you to send that link I sent for you to Barrister again. Let's try, okay? I send you another new link. Just send it back to him. Let's try. Yeah. Dịka anyị na-aga n'iru, unu afụgo na ihe netwọk na-akọwasị or maybe onye abụ ife anyị na-ekwu okwu anyị na-ediri na-akụziri ndị be anyị ife dị na digital system now because a lot of our people amụrụ self ihe dị na digital system and ọ na-abịazi ọ dịka anyị na-azụ azụ so onye dịka mụnwa bụ believe m na ihe ọbụla m mara m ga-akụziri onye Igbo ka onye Igbo mara ya and if I ji wee bịa n'ụbọchị tata because of situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, current situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison. And unu ma onye anyị na-eche ka ọ bata bụkwanụ nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Chief Barrister Maxwell Opara and ọ bụkwa onye nke gụbigakwara akwụkwọ ndị Nigeria oke nke megidere ọbata na PhD so ọ ga-ama ọtụtụ ihe dị iche iche na Nigeria so ị na-ene anya nọ na screen kịta na-abụ ndị ya na Obinwannem na-arụkọ ndị anyị na ha na-arụkọ ịgba mbọ fụ n'ala Igbo ga-adị mma this is Obinwannem team so ịgba mbọ fụ that na anyị na-ewetara unu ife ga na-eme ka unu happy dị confused na social media dịka unu so dị now and onye ọbụla na-arụ arụrụ ana ka ọ kaba ahụ withdraw from arụ a dị na-arụ because ndị na-anwụ na be anyị kịta abụrụ ọkụkọ ya bụ mmadụ na-anwụ and the governors ha eburu isi na-abụ senator ha eburu isi na-abụ we need to invite them too because ọ bụ na ha akago nke bụ na nwere ozi onye nwere ike na-ege nwanne ya ntị ịma na anyị ga-agbakwana mbọ mee ihe anyị kwesịrị ime asị ndị nọ na western world so before ma na-aga n'iru ịnabata ka anyị na-eche Maxwell ka ọ bata ya Barrister ebelive na nga m arapụkwa dị igwe okwu ka ụmụnne m na-akpakọrịta ụka ka anyị wee na-ama ka onye ọbụla si wee kwado so first of all o nwere ife mere n'ala Igbo ọfụrụ ise nte akịta na agbara nzọ onye ka Okeke gosiri anyị na social media m postkwa na my wall aga m achọ ka o werekwa nke ahụ wee jidegoro anyị n'ọrụ wee na-echekwa Barrister because na this technical problem anyị mere expect na ọ ga-adịrị ID so pardon us anywhere you are watching and ụnụ amarụgo na bekee ka a ga-ejikwa wee na-ajụ ya mụnwa ga-ejikwa Igbo na-ajụkwa ya mmeji Igbo m na-ajụ ya ụmụnne m were English na-ajụ ya maka o nwere ebe ọ ga-esi wee bughara ọ bụ ndị kwuru okwu so agbara nzọ onye ka Okeke enwere report ị wetara na ya own official page today this morning m na watch gị ị na-akọwa that na enwekwara onye egburu na Anambra State which is ihe gbasara mkpụrụ mmiri na ọsịa ma ọsịa so ị ga-enyere anyị aka kọwatụ ihe ahụ ọfụma n'ebe ọ ga-adị nkenke ka ị gwagoro anyị what happened and kedu ihe ahụ ji wee mee ka ndị be anyị nọ n'ụwa niile wee marakwa because ife na-eme na be anyị o nwekwara nke Justice Ozobi na all the Igbo Youth Movement na-egosikwa anyị na-emekwa na side ọdụka Okpoko police station I don't know asịkwa na o nwerekwa onye gbara open fire gbukwa mmadụ so ife ndị anyị na-emezi n'Igbo gboo enwekwa nke gburu na Delta so anyị chọrọ ka inyegoro anyị ezigbo ntụziaka ihe na-eme ka obi ha bi na-akụpụ anyị akụpụ ndewo
Okay, Mazi mgbede ọma daalụ m. This incident is true and those people ndị sasa ndị anyị na-akpọ ndị aka odo ndị cheat out so the first one bụ na mba ukwu o nwere bọnkụ Igbo bọnkụ ebe a na-ele aka ike ha nwetara information so ha wee gaa di ya mana ha wee ba di ya ha agaghị abatanwu di ya n'ike ha bata di ya n'ike nwere ha ya ejidetenwu so they sent their agent to go so ndị mana agent bata batagodo atọ onye bịara ije afịa yọtago ya egologo afịa sorokwa na-efe yọtago wee nwee ike nọdụ nwa wee nweta infọmeshọn ihe na-eme na the bọnk so ejenti ha ziga di ya golukwa afịa na-efe ụmụ obere afịa gasị ịma afịa nwegasị nem enwere nke ndị sk na laud ụmụ kịrịkịrị ha den ịgbagoterezie chọbazie nke a na-akpọ mkpụrụ mmiri wọld kọp chari na cocaine so the guy dị ka ọ bịa golugodu laud wee jụzie ya ma ha nwere ofu n'ime ndị white a ndị agbagote so ha wee sị ya na ọdọrọ dị akịdị na grupu ya maka akịdị ya egbu na control the pitch wee sị ya na dị afịa adọrọ but the afịa on the way to come so the guy parkizie so mgbe dị afịa batazie na the bunk the guy kwesịrị igolu dị afịa bizie pụba wee mee kọl ka a ghara ịsọspekt ya the guy agwazie ya na afịa ọ na-ajụ ese ya pụtago the guy ada ese dị afịa jọs ọ na-ajụ ese dị afịa ka ha wee dị shọ na dị afịa dị ka ha wee tụọ down so agwazie ya na dị afịa adịgo the guy bizie jebe ịjụ nwa ije nwa amịrị ruo zaba kọl bịa so mgbe aka akịdị ya egbu na mba ukwu ji wee tụzie the guy sọspekt ya street ọ bụ yọtago na onye a dịkwa ka ọbịa ịnwa ihe imebe anyị nọ ndị nwa so wee lezie ala m ya na bọisi ya ndị ya wee kụbazie dị onye tata onye aka ụda ahụ ihe so dị ọgụ ka ha na-anọzi ya ma mma ha ji ebu igbo ha were ya na-asụ the guy megide sọsid ya na-alụtakwa ha dị mma natakwa the guy dị mma wee mara the guy dị mma ka ọ na-amazi ka ha na-anọzi dị ọgụ ka ndị emego kọl bata ndị ọzọ wee gbaa ọsọ ha wee paaki ya drọg niile dị ebe ahụ bukọ ma mesin dị ebe ahụ everything so wee buru ya wee na hapụzie the guy na bleeding ha kwesịrị iburu ya jee jụọ na ọgwụ trit ya nye nwa ya ha na-eme ndị be anyị ha hapụzie the guy na bleeding ebe ahụ the guy nwụọ ya bụ data akịdị nwụrụ then nke melụ na ọpa iwe ọnya bụ nke ahụ na-apụ n'okpuru nke ahụ bụ ndị aka odokwa na-achụ draiva ọsọ draiva na-agba ọsọ na ọ chọrọ inye ha ego wee pịalụ keke wee gwepịalụ ndị keke ma ndị mmadụ nọ n'ụzọ wuo about 6 people nwụrụ na the event o nwere one guy na-alụ na bank sterling bank nwụrụ nọ n'ime keke ha nwere accident with one apụga chairman na ọzọ ọbụla think nwụkwa na that incident the video dị na my status so ọnya bụkwa the same class ndị aka ode akwa ọsọ ụmụ ụdị ọsọ a ka ndị road safety na-achụbụ mmadụ before federal gọọmenti ya achụziri moto ọsọ na ọ na-ebute accident so the governor of the state kwesịrị ịgwa ndị aka ode ihe ọbụla bụ ebi achụ ọsọ na main road ebebugodo stem na ọba ndị ọba ji wee ndị tipa ji wee jaa mụọ ha bụ ndị aka ode a lot of them died around the last 2 years n'ọba so ha kọta ịlụ ka ha si achụ ndị mmadụ ọsọ ọlụ ha dị mma ọ anti-tout ka ha na-alụ ịfụ na tout benatara na Anambra mana ịma some of them dịkwa dike to drug ha na-alụ ya wuchiri aka ike na mkpụrụ mmiri ọtago ọdụosin so ha na-alụ ya ka ọ dị prọfeshọnal ha mechakwa ha eme nke ha ji bụrụ ndị isi ojii ọtago so onye a bụ the thing so that's what happened the two problem anyị nwere with tata n'izu a the other two casualties onye dị ya and mmadụ ndị nwụrụ ya nke mba ukwu ofu onye nwụ nke mere n'ọpa iwe ka mmadụ 6 nwụ so ọ bụrụ obere ife
very sad ọ dịgo ka ọ ga-adị okwute ndị Igbo kedu ihe nwere ike ikwu na ya bụ okwu were nkeji abụọ wee pasara gọvanọ Soludo meseji and also pasara our people and nke nwana ndị asịrị aka udo so they need to understand the system.
Unu mara asị na ebe where there is lack of vision nation perish. Soludo ana m akpọvu ya Chukwuma maka nwanne nwoke bụ Chukwuma mana ozi Soludo na-achọ udo ana m agwa unu nke bụ eziokwu all lack of leadership and all the mistake ndị so-called Southeast governors na-eme because na ha dị compromise maka open check security vote a na-enye ha na Abuja bụ hook dị ha na-ekpeghị nke bụ na ha ma eme the right policy ha ma eme the right thing because the aim of the invaders bụ ịdị na-create a gangster paradise. So I'm very, very disappointed n'ebe Governor Soludo, who is an educated person who kwesịrị ịdị civilized na-eweta civilization. Ndị Igbo nọ mba niile anyị na-eme enjoy freedom of speech and self-determination. But Soludo, the action of Togre, Ndekoda, and the picture on a paint in Anambra State, he exported it even overseas. Because of some recent videos, which I also shared on my wall, youth ndị Igbo, Oshiba Ekwado, Orukwu Ndekoda, Wejewebe Eliza, ebe a na-tolerate that hypocrisy and imogo. Pụta ebe ahụ na a na-eme town hall meeting onye kwuo okwu just ka a jụọ question esi ebe ahụ tọrọ ka ihe na-atọfu ya hall amechaa pụta na-abụ online criminal IPOB na nke a ga-etichi ha lesson na ị bịara mee ezubit ihe a na-akpọ amamihe a na-akpọ hooliganism ịghọtago igosi ndị tren na ọdịka zoology ebe a na-ewe human rights ebe mmadụ na ibe ya na-ama nwe dialogue question and answer. So ihe a niile bụ ihe na-eme affect the system and ọ bụ a distraction to the PowerPoint. The echoed people all could create another set of agboro way ha anyị na-asafa n'aka ndị police a na-asafakwu n'aka ndị echoed nke ọbụla ha create the same way ha ji their own system ji devour the flocks. But the same way here created, they devour the flocks. So we are short of words. Why we are gathered here is to provide solution. So ozi anyị na-ezikwu ha ọ bụ na mbụ Maxwell Opara barrister ọ bata ebe a anyị akọwa na ha ma n'enu ntu because the version dị high na anyị anọrọgo n'Obinwannem Global TV raise the awareness. I ga capitalize na the momentum Chika Mike Arnold John Chika movement follow ya ịghọtago treat the soro ụzọ ga-eweta that freedom ga-restore power to the people. Ọ bụ ebe ihe ga-eme anyị echi n'oru afọ. But as far as anyị na-ekwere ha na one bondage Nigeria with Arabic tag ọ ihe a ka anyị ga na-ahụ because I consider as Arabic slaves na the contraption. Ndewo.
Daalụ maazị.
Ndewo.
Maazị ihe ọzọ m nwere itinye na ya bụ ịma na ndị aka ụda erezi ha out of duress. Ejeghọ training ka akọwalụ officially what that anti-tout ha na aluminium and how they will exercise that work without contradicting it. Ịma mgbe Soludo na-abata n'ọchịchị mgbe agitation anyị dị nwere ezigbo aggression. So they raise those things out of na o ji ya n'olu. Even akwụkwọ onye na-ezu ori ejide n'ọfịa akara enwere ike afọrọ ha na o nwere obi akpọtụ ya ya sọrịnda o kweta na ọ sọrịnda go mee testimony na TV. The next thing efu ya n'ime bọọsụ ndị aka odo usoro na-atụ aka ebe ahụ na-eje. So mostly ndị na-anabata ọrụ bụ ndị a napụtara ọrụ tout. So ihe mere bụ ekporukwazi ha ti ha n'ọrụ ịchụ ndị tout ndị nke ekwe ha hapụ. So from there akụtago ndị tout now. So every tout now na-eyi uniform. Ịchọzie ịrụ ọrụ tout the gọọmenti enye uniform malụ piti na-akọva na ndị keke na-ana ego. So now most piti niile eyirisigo akwa steeti gọọmenti ekwesịrị ka ndị staff ka emechie ha bọdasị ịmara ndị tata na ndị aka ụda na-anọtụde steeti na mmadụ na-abụ na-anụ ọgụ drọgụ nwee problem eje kpọọ ha ofu onye ejekpọrọ ofu onye aka ụda bikọz ịmara okwu drọgụ adịghị ekpe na polisi. O nwere onye nke kpọrọ ha ndị aka ụda n'ụgbọ anyị ndị aka ụda bata ụgbọ anyị bịa buru diga na-apụ ndị sekuriti special squad ụgbọ anyị wee jiga ha wee gwa ha na ha ga-akpụ mmadụ pụrụ ụgbọ wee kpọọ ọkpọmpi ndị ọrụ ya na-echesi nche n'ụgbọ anyị niile. O nwere nwa ha na-akpọ ọkpọmpi ọ nọ n'ime steeti. So ọkpọmpi wee sị na ya agụgụ ha na teritori ọ na ya na-eche nche ndị aka ụda apụtazi na ya the block ndị special squad anyị blọkụ ndị aka ụda for almost power ekwere na ha hapụ na a chọrọ inwe onye ha kpụ hapụ bikọs otu a ka esi eme kidnapping. Owebe ụlọ mmadụ na-abụ nwere kesi drọg ofu onye eji ofu onye ụgwọ oje ka ọje kpọọlụ ihe nke ọzọ aka obi. Enwekwa ọnọdụ ga ya na mmadụ mere ponzi scheme ihe a na-eme ụdị ihe SMS a ihe MIM a ego the guy for almost 5 million n'Ogun State. The guy o nyere ego ka o tinyere na the company for the scheme ponzi something. Nata ebe a onye nke tinyere 5 million na the scheme ọ pụkwa na the scheme a na-eme emechigo je kpọọrọ onye nke a ndị aka odo bụrụ the guy detain onye na one bunk nwa na-anọ side ọkụ iwe ka for 1 week na-atọchi ebe a kesi kwesịrị ịga to police or something mmụọ ya eje kpọọ aka odo maka na ọ ma ndị aka odo. So enwere a lot of irregularities a na-etinye anya na ya like this drug mission all ndị drug all ndị NDLA maka ọnwụ na ndị drug so aje dị ije agbamgodo mmadụ ebe ahụ nwere ihe echichie but ha nwere eje gị nke ha jibere aka odo ebe a nụrụ ọgwụ mara mma ịghọtago because ihe abụọ their profession they are not trained to do that. Maka ọnwụ na onye bịara ọrụ a dị trained mgbe afịa nwa bata ogola afịa ọ ga-egolu dị afịa ka onye dịkwandịla afịa because ndị na-elekwa dị afịa na-adị sensitive with the environment. Maka onye okoji ka a gwara gị na afịa anyị na-ata abatago ibiri ego ndị emume amịrị igorozi afịa nwanụ ị na-echefu over 1 hour maybe 2 hours. So anybody dị biri na street out of state go na ọbụla afịa ka eji ego then ebe anyị ga-enye ama ijere beta ọzi ya. So ọ bụrụ na trained drug officer bịa di ya mgbe ahụ agwa ikwu na afịa ha abatago ogolo afịa kwụọ ụgwọ pụzie na-anazie ọ na ome call ndị otu edazi ọjọọ na ha evade the place. So they are doing these things. They are just unprofessional group of people assembled under duress. Under necessity. Yeah, under na ihe. So that is why things are out of hand anytime they handle issues, mother down or something like that.
Igbo ndị ọma na-ege m ntị ekene okwute m tụgoro ya phone this place. Ya ndị Igbo ndị ọma na-ege m ntị ekenekwa m unu. Barrister link ya na-enye nsogbu ịbata and because of that I am nwere ihe anyị nwere ike imenwu because na sọsọ ya mmadụ bebe about this stream here.
Solomon Chukwemeka Nwoku si ana Ebonyi steeti na-ekene unu ebe nọ adịchara ọfụma ọya nwa mere na vidiyo mama nshocha ọfụma ka m na-efolu na audio ndewo
nsogbu adịrọ
Mazi Okechukwu anyị na-ebi ịnụ ọnụ barista n'anya ya so
okay barista gwagoro ha ka ọrụ nya maka nji wee bịa ka m gwa ụnụ barista gwazie fa ife na-agabiga ka ọ rapụ ede ka ọmụ abụọ ya na-ekwuru ha okwudo si na telefon.
Okay, I use the link. So the link is into my password, into my email address, into my password, into I'll send that when something Google send it to my email, my email. I'll send that somebody. Are you the person that's trying to enter your email? If it's you, say yes. If it's no, you say no. I said yes, it's me. So I went back to that place. Since that time, on the verification. The line naga verification. So I'm on the verify. I'm on network organ. So that's where I am.
When I'm referring to Okura from at least, I will not also where they like this. I easy next time.
Oh, me look here, I was in the YouTube.
You can Barrister Opara. On any assistant or somebody know around, they will quickly send the link or phone in Kiabata. Is it possible?
The point is
let me call my son.
Okay. What was the way I'm okay? Okay,
then we are only going at the climax of that platform. About actually, I got the 3 years. I mean, they are trying to verify the YouTube page. So our network is here at that moment.
Okay. Can you use the one can we are working on the idea to go okay?
Then all the thing I quarter. All on no voice in our WhatsApp again now. All not gonna know our voice. We can transmit from the WhatsApp. The voice is very clear. na ọ bụrụ na ọ ga na-anụ ajụjụ anyị nwajuba ajụjụ na ọ ga na-anụ we can transmit from the WhatsApp.
Okay. Barrister.
Bụ na enweta ọdịo ọnya.
Okay. Ngwa na ọ pụtazie ka anyị jụọ
ya. Ọ bụrụ na ọ tara ya, ọ sị ka ọ kpọnwụ ka ọ bụrụ na ọ tara ya, ọ gaghazi. Then we can try through WhatsApp.
Okay. Prince, I will off your phone now later because Barrister is already left. Okay. Ọ ihe ọ ga-abụ. Kedu okwu akpụ n'ọnụ mgbe anyị na isi afụrụkwu okpu bụ Barrister. So agbara nze ọnọdụ ka ihe ị na-ekwu because of ihe me na bai ghọtago ọnọdụ ka o nwere comment section comment nwetara ebe a kịta ghọtago, which is na the comment na-akọwakwa the same thing that everybody na-ekwu ebe a, say my brother please use your media to beg Governor Soludo to put much effort to open Awka to resemble state capital. He is trying to open every side of the state, but much is needed at Awka. So nke ha bụzi agbara nze ya gama. So eze Chief Chika Daniel odogwu ndị Awka jide ebube ịfụ na nke a bụ na Awka ka a na-ekwu okwu. So ịfụ na ihe na-eme na Anambra be nna, so ka ị nwee ike ikwukwa n'ebe ahụ nna m, because na Soludo enidigokwanụ ka a na-akpụ ya na fon na-agwakwana ya na ọ bụzikwa ihe kwuru ka a na-eme. Ndewo nna anyị.
Nke mbọgodi bụ dat na ọya wetara ọnya wetara mmekọ ọnya. Kedu ihe wetara ọnya ahụ wetara mmekọ? Amara m mgbe ụmụazị anyị ji wee bazi na mkpa ọgwụ ma bụrụ mmiri mọchi ya na iwe na-eshi ike n'obodo. Ebe ọgwụ ahụ na-agbọ anaghị atụ ụtụ ya na ọ bụrụ na nkịtị ka a na-enweta ya anaghị spend so much money.
Exactly.
And amara m oyibo ji bụzialị na ọ na-agbaziwa n'aba nke dị egwu n'ala Igbo. So gọvanọ na onwe
finally but na-aga n'iru chief ị nwere ike gị summarize ka ọ hapụ ịbụ na okwu dapụrụ n'ọnụ.
So in a nutshell, even onye kwuru okwu mbụ onye nyere anyị the information, ihe o kwuru bụ the correct na any the good training. So ihe gọvanọ ga-eme bụ ọ ya fine tune ndụ enforcement ya ahụ. Ịghọtago ọ ya fine tune we so that ka egbe ebe ejezi na-eme nke ndụ enforcement nke ndụ agboro na-eme ka a na-eme ya with civility. I think no way dị anya any deliver do no. Ewe we can control what behavior na obodo. Ịghọtago ọ nke ka mma tụagodi maka na onye anyị na-eche abego.
Okay. Igbo mụrụ nzem ọzọ ụnụ afụgo na ya bụ nkata kpara akpa ka a ga-eji sie wee kwee ugbu a na ndị nwe ala Igbo na ndị Igbo nwe atụọna na Obinwanne Igbo TV, Obinwanne News. Anyị abịago ka anyị kpaa nkata ka ọ ga-esi dịrị ala Igbo niile na mma, maka na ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ka ala be anyị dị mma, ka ọ dịkwanụ ka obodo anyị nọ n'ime dịka mụnwa nọ Germany. Ihe mfụ na Germany na-atọ m ụtọ, mana onye ahụ bụ ihe m na-agba mbọ ka m marakwanụ ka a ga-esi wee mie ka o rutebe anyị aka. N'oso ojije dị Nnamdi Kanu bịara na-emetụta anyị, onwe onye ga-abụ onye Igbo bụ onye nwụjuru ara n'ihe afọ ọfụma ga-asị dat na ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo ma ihe na-eme na kesi Nnamdi Kanu dị anyị mma. Ọ dịghị anyị mma, ọnya mere o ji wee dịzie ka asị na Igbo amarazi aka nri na aka ekpe. Mana otu anyị nwa nabatara otu onye ọkaiwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu makwara ihe ndị iwu Naijiria na-akọwa. Anyị ga-ege n'onu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị ga-ajụkwa ajụjụ dị iche iche, ana ga-ajụkwa ya n'Igbo, jụkwa ya na Bekee, maka na anyị zuru ezu na nke ọbụla ajụrụ ya ọ ma anyị ya, maka na Obinwanne Igbo TV na-akwalite omenala Igbo na ọdịnala Igbo na asụsụ Igbo. Nke a bụ nke dị oke mkpa, andị na anyị nwana nwaanyị na-emekwa ka ụmụnne anyị na-akwa n'obodo oyibo na-amatakwa ife a na-eme site na olu Bekee. So na anyị ga-eme ya ka o kwesị isi wee dị, nke bụ na onye ọbụla ga-ama na Obinwanne platform fọ ndị Igbo, maka na ihe anyị bịara bụ ịgba mbọ fụdat na ihe niile na-aga n'ala Igbo na-aga n'anya ya, system of the western world natara n'ala Igbo. So aga m eje n'obi nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Chief Barrister Maxwell Opara, bụ onye nke na-esonye aka ka amarị ha ga-eme ka ndị Naijiria kwanyere iwu ha tiri ha ji aka ha tie ugwu so ka ọ pụta ka okenye Igbo niile ma mekwa ka Igbo mara onye ọ bụ mekwanụ ka Igbo mara ihe o ji wee bịa n'obi anyị bụ obi ndị Igbo Obinwanne Igbo TV Obinwanne News ebe a na-ekwu maka ihe gbasara ndị Igbo ma ndị nọ n'elu ma ndị nọ na ka udo wee chịa so anyị na-eji ohere anabata nna anyị Barrister Maxwell Opara Chief ndewo nnọọ ịfụgo ụmụnne gị na ụmụnna gị ndị nọ n'ụwa niile so iji ejizi anya wee marụzie ka o si wee dị wee gabazie n'iru mee ihe iji wee bụrụ ezigbo nwa afọ Igbo deje
nke onye echiri ya zara ana m ekene onye ọbụla ya dịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma ana m asị ma mmiri atara ma azụ anwụrụ so onye bere bịa bere aha m bụ Chief Dr. Barrister Maxwell Opara abụ m onye ọkaikpe ana m ikpe lọọ na Naịjirịa bụrụkwa onye nkụzi ụlọ akwụkwọ na mahadum nke ana m abụ m senior lecturer na Veritas Faculty of Law Veritas University. I'm also a human rights activist as well as a businessman. So human rights activist onye na-ekwuchitere ndị n'ọdị ha ka ọ dị ha so ka anyị jidegodo otu a.
No.
Ndewo Chief Maxwell ndewo daalụ yeah ndewo you're welcome obi dị anyị ma na ị bịara nọnyere anyị n'ụbọchị taa ịnabatakwara ya bụ invitation anyị and anyị chọkwara ka ndị otu unu niile ka unu bịa na-akọwara anyị ka o si kwesị ịdị maka na this platform stand for the truth. That is why the slogan name is Obinwanne the value of truth. Because ọ bụ na anyị niile ekwube eziokwu dịka anyị si ekwu ya na gbogbo nwekwana ihe nwanne na-egburu nwanne ya because ọ ife na-achọ ka na-achọ ihe na-achọ ka ị na-achọ so amarọzi ife anyị ga-ejiziri ịka nke a wee na-egbu ụmụnne anyị so nnọọ ama m na ife na anyị ga-ekwu n'ụbọchị taa ma ihe anyị ga-ajụgo ọ ga-abụkwa eziokwu and ọ ga-enyere Igbo aka maka na Igbo trọsụrụ this platform ọnya ka a ji eso m agbanyeghị na ndị nke nọ na social media ma amarọ na ụgwọ ka a kwụrụ ha na-eme ihe gbansịrị ha mana aka Chukwu dị n'ihe anyị na-eme ọ bụgo na mmadụ na-abụ ma mmadụ ịtọ ka anyị tọghatara Chineke ga-eme nke o ji bụrụ ezi iche maka ala Igbo na-agba anya mmiri ya gaziere gị nna m anyị ga-abanye ụnụ afụgoro na onye a na-ekwu okwu ya batago okwute ndị Igbo ana m ahanyezi gị igwe okwu n'aka so that maka ihe anyị ga-eme bụ na anyị ga-ajụ Maxwell ajụjụ dị iche iche anyị ga-ebido n'ịjụ ya na bekee anyị jụọ ya na bekee jụchaa ya then ọ sachaa anyị amarazie na o nwere nke anyị ga-ajụ ya n'Igbo ka o were wee gwa ụmụnne anyị bụ ndị a na-anụ oyibo dịka mụnwa na onwe m abụọ na m onye oyibo agbanyeghị na nna asụ so okwute Igbo niile gaba n'iru Maxwell nọ here deje
ndewonu Igbo makanụ kwezuonu Chief Dr. Barrister Maxwell Opara nwoke ọma nnọọ ana m asị ka ọ dọrọ anyị mma na eke na oge na ahụ na nkwọ ka ọkụ na mmiri na anị n'ikuku were ọnọdụ bụ ihe eji gbawa anyị ndụ ga ndụ ka o were ọnọdụ ka ihe edere n'akwụkwọ dee n'isi anyị ka ọ bịa na mmezu. So without wasting time, we go to the business of the day. In this platform, we call this program Global Hard Talk. So we are going to go and hit the hammer direct on top of nails. So our first question, Barrister Michael, is we want to know, Barrister Maxwell Opara, we want to know why Barrister Ejiofor Barrister Uzekome we are dropped for Barrister Ejimako and Barrister Maxwell Opara. The difference, the former was in charge when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released and fled the flight for his life. The latter became in charge during his illegal conviction, rendition and conviction. So what is the difference? What went wrong? Why was the first group dropped And what differences are both made now? Thank you.
Okay. Can be over now. Every other person known as this matter now joined me here, including Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Abatara na matter in 2015. The first day Abatara Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Magistrate Court in 2015. Onye mụ na asụ apịa, the second day, so to say, onye mụ na asụ apịa that day bụ Obeta. Obeta, we are 32 lawyers in that court that day. Ejiofor not there. Every other person joined me. I want us to keep this record straight. Now, it was when Obeta started trying to dominate. So Obeta, I don't know the kind of matters in Ugwu. I'm a fight for human rights. Ogeji Aseri Dokubo in those days. It's from Mapia for Aseri Dokubo, Mona Jesus Keamu. Ogeji Wazirike, it's from Mapia, Mona Jesus Keamu. So now Eji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he got to dominate. So the way you really behave that time, I have to excuse myself. Then until Nona Opugo, Ifeanyi Ejiofor now came in. So Ifeanyi Ejiofor, I'm more better. So okay, this guy Opugo saying yes. No, Nnamdi can he continue. That is how we now came in. Now, having said that, the first time in the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail, I granted Nnamdi Kanu first bail. Now, before Justice Shuaibu, which federal government refused. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was not there. I was in that court. I granted their bail. Oh, I granted the second bail. Oh, I granted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, Honorable Ademola granted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail, which federal government refused. I was also there. Now, Honorable Justice Show, who is the chief judge of the Federal High Court, was handling that matter. I say, leave this matter alone. You cannot. You are taking side. I appeared for that time. The Chidebere on the way. David one was Benjamin Mabudubuko, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There were four that we are facing, and this guy was the name Bright Chimezi. So there were five coming into that matter. I was representing David Nwanwose. And I did a very good application in that court that day until Show recused himself. And the matter was assigned to Honorable Justice Binta Nyako. So it was when we now moved to Binta Nyako that I think a lawyer now came in. So why I decided to go, the background of this thing is that nobody can give the history of this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case than Maxwell Opara. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alive. They can testify to that. Having said that, on the issue of Ifeanyi Ejiofor leaving the legal team, I want it to be on record that Chief Amobin Zelo was the first person who came into this matter, and he left. Onyebule came into this matter, and he left. Obeta came into this matter, and he left. Moorman came into this matter, and he left. What's this man name? Age, who is Nanese and now came into this matter, and he left. Ejiofor came into the matter. Michael Zakome came into the matter. People are coming into the matter, and they are leaving. Ejiofor came into the matter. I wasn't there. I was in Germany. When I came back, I was told that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has relieved Ejiofor and Michael Zakome. I said, why? I went to the SSS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told me the things he told me, and warned me that we should keep it within ourselves. The reasons for sacking them. Well, he did not give me an opportunity to make suggestions for him. He recruits, he sacks. Some persons have engaged me as a lawyer. And while I'm doing the matter,
Because of their reasons, personally known to them, they say, Barrister Maxwell, I don't want you to handle my matter again. Give me my file. I give them their file. They look for another lawyer. Some persons have also asked the brief some other lawyers and bring their file to me. I said, Maxwell, this lawyer was handling this matter for me. I want you to continue to handle it. I will ask, what is the problem? You will tell me. I will call the other lawyer. You are handling this matter. And this person now said that I should come in. Am I free to come in? Is it owing you? Because under the rules of our rules of professional ethics, I'm expected to, I owe that lawyer that duty. If he said, yes, Maxwell, the man said that he wanted to handle it, you are free. I will continue. It is not easy. It is not a do or die affair. It is more spiritual than physical. In a football team, the ball, you are playing very, very well. You are a very good striker. You are playing very, very well. The coach decided to withdraw you. When the coach withdraw you, it doesn't mean that you don't know how to play. The coach may have his reasons, or the owner of the team. Remember that before then we have what do you call it? We recruited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recruited Kanagabi SAN, former attorney general of the Federation, a renowned lawyer. I'm talking about Kanagabi. But when Nnamdi Kanu had something about Kanagabi, he debriefed Kanagabi and collected the file from Kanagabi. Kanagabi did not put on the roof. Kanagabi did not kill anybody. On the same Nnamdi Kanu also, after everything, he still went back to Kanagabi and recruited Kanagabi. Kanagabi still come back and accepted the brief and they continue. Why should that somebody ask you that, please, I want you and Michael Zakomi to excuse from this matter? You have put in your best, you have done your best, and the person said, please, because of this, or he may even stand up to give you reason. It is his case. Why should you go and destroy? Why should you go and you are going to social media writing, attacking everybody? I've never seen this kind of thing in my life. I am a lawyer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the only matter I am doing. I have other matters doing. Even as I'm talking to you now, I will be going to see him in Sokoto by this week we are entering. If I just say, Max, come, I don't want you to handle my matter again. My dear brother, you will not hear it in anywhere. I will not go to social media to attack any other person that he has to handle his matter. It shows that I don't have practice. It shows that this is the only practice I have. You don't go and start attacking. Like my own interest is one. What is my interest? My interest is to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. My interest is to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's agenda of the election of Biafra is. That is what I believe. I believe that we can stay together. That is my belief. I may be wrong. We can stay together. God created every religion, created you with your own language, created you with your own food, created you with your own religion, created you with your own lifestyle. And everybody was moving in his own way. There was peace. Everybody in their own, as God made it. Until a human being in 1914, he recreated what God created. He recreated it. He said, God, you are a foolish person. God, you did not do it well. Now I'm bringing you people together. And that is where, since that time up to now, we have not, because you cannot bring water and the oil. They can't live together. They must be separated. That was where what brought us where we are today. No development, no peace, killing, crime. We have to go back to how God made it. That is the position of Maxwell, and I'm not ready to change it. Let's go back to how God made it. Stay with your own religion, stay with your own culture, stay with your own language, stay with your own way of life, so that there will be peace. So the point I'm making is that you don't go to social media and start attacking anybody. If you watch my page very well. I have never attacked anybody or called anybody. I don't do that because my eye is on the ball. What is on the ball? The ball is, how will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be free?
How will other members, other agitators, other Biafrans who are in detention, how will they be free? How would we realize our Federal Republic of Biafra? That is my lesson. Why ordinarily when you raise this issue, I would have asked you, please go to another agenda. But if I do it, you people will feel insulted. You people will feel that I'm so arrogant. I don't want to discuss anything. The only thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won us. Nobody should discuss about anybody. Don't discuss about Ejiofor. Don't discuss about Michael Nakome. Don't discuss about my wife. Don't discuss about my brothers. Don't discuss about BOS. Don't discuss about this. Let the eye be on the ball. Every other thing that has to do with this, I am assuring you, I don't want to say before the year runs out, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he's going to let you people know what happened. You know, trust him, he's a very intelligent guy. There are some information, he gets information more than you and I. You may not understand. You can take it to bank. When Nnamdi Kanu comes out, the thing you will hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will say, can these people, can this person do all these things? So I don't want to say anything. I never recruited Ejiofor. Ejiofor never worked for me. Nnamdi Kanu recruited him, and then Nnamdi Kanu disengaged him. What is my own problem? Where did I offend him? So Nnamdi Kanu, when it comes out, he will be able to handle the matter. That's the much I can say.
Thank you, Mazi. I think please. If you know that you are not the one contributing, can you please put your mic?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Put the weight. Yeah. Okay. Onye ọbụla na-achọ ịjụ barrister ajụjụ ọkaba ahụkwu afọ ya ọfụma o ka the thing were to record because of future. So Okwute ngwa na enugo n'ihe o kwuru, ị nwere ajụjụ ọzọ before we go to another people?
What exactly went wrong? At what point was they able to why was they able to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, breaking world judiciary record without any reference to the law? What went wrong? And we want to know what role. Why was he taken to Sokoto under 24 to 48 hours after conviction? What role is the Sokoto Caliphate and the Sultan playing in all these things? Because there's a wider belief that the Sokoto Caliphate is the other Asorok, stronger than the Asorok we have in Abuja, in Nigeria. What do you have to tell us about it? Thank you.
Barrister Muti Affairs or Mut.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Let me start with that judgment. One senior advocate called me. He said, Maxwell, he said yes. Do you know that this judgment is in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I said, I don't understand what you mean. He said, I have read that judgment too. That judgment is in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said, what do you mean? He said, after reading this judgment, I said, maybe this judge is working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He decided to give that judgment, turning law upside down, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will have a good grant in appeal. Because he felt that if he do it the way he's supposed to do it and commit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not have grants of appeal, and federal government will not be happy. So he better turn law upside down and send Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to prison and commit him, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will go to appeal and he has more grants. You have more grants of appeal. I laughed. I said, "Let's sake, this is what you are saying." Because he now started telling me a lot of errors, the typographical error in the judgment, error in law in the judgment, a lot of funny things that if you have written a judgment, you'll be laughing. So I said, anyway, that is another angle to it. I have not even drawn my attention to that. He said maybe the judge has seen that if he did not commit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, federal government may attack him, or they may deal with him. So he decided to turn the law upside down and be convicted, so that when we go to appeal, we will have enough ground to set it aside, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free. Anyway, on that particular judgment, I don't know whether you have read the judgment. And if you read that judgment, you will be asking yourself, you don't need to have a law degree for you to know that judgment was predicated on anger, on hatred, on wickedness, on everything you can talk about. It was not predicated on law. That one is on that. And when somebody is saying that, I learned that it's Maxwell Opara that they did not represent Nnamdi Kanu very well. I look at them, I said, anyway, anybody can write whatever they want to write in social media. Social media is for everybody. But I just want to say that on that particular trial, I want you people to listen to listen to this very, very well. That particular trial has been conducted. The people that conducted that trial and concluded that trial was Kanu Agadi SAN, Paul Erokoro SAN, Emeka Etiaba SAN, Uche Njoko SAN, what's the name? And this man from Anambra, SAN. We have 7 senior advocates of Nigeria that were leading us. I can give you the record of proceedings. They started this trial until federal government concluded their trial and closed their case. They are the people that also filed what we call no case submission. And after the no case submission, the court overruled our no case submission, which they filed, and they asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to enter defense. It was on the process of asking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to enter defense. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now filed a motion challenging the decision of the court, and also filed a motion telling my lord that you should tell me the reason why I should enter my defense in a situation where you don't have jurisdiction. Are you getting what I'm saying? It was that particular motion that was filed. That was when the issue of how the counsel, those senior advocates I mentioned to you, how they left. The reason they gave us, what they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will not tell you here. Probably when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, he will tell you. So they decided to leave. Now, let me explain to you. I have done it in a case. You are the person now, you recruited Maxwell to represent you in court. And I'm representing you in court. And you know that 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2. You know, you don't even need a law degree to know that 1 + 1 is 2. Then when we reach court now, because of their own case, court now said 1 + 1 is now 3, it's no longer 2. And immediately the court said 1 + 1 is 3, is no longer 2. And I, Maxwell Opara, who is a lawyer, who is an officer in the Temple of Justice, what am I supposed to say? I will say, as court pleases. As court pleases. Then if I have any issue about that, I am expected to appeal against it. Because my duty first in court as a lawyer is to court before my client. So all those senior advocates, all those lawyers, our duty first in that court is before the court. We're not even Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, our second duty is to our colleague. Then our third duty is to Nnamdi Kanu. This is how our rules make it. That is to say, we are expected to protect the judge, to guide the judge. Even when the judge is messing up, we are not expected to expose the judge in front of the listen. That is what the rules of professionalism say. After the judgment, you can go outside and criticize the judgment and criticize the ruling and criticize the conduct of the court. But you cannot say it in front of the court there, where you are. Now, if I come out, you said, Barrister Maxwell, the judge said the 1 + 1 in the other man's case before my own. He said 1 + 1 is 2. But in my own case, he said 1 + 1 is 3. And they are saying as court pleases. Are you getting what I'm saying? You now see that by that time I'm helpless. And if I discover I have done it before, just like I'm telling you, if I discover that the judge is not predicating the law, the adjudication which I'm representing my client in line with the law, I will say my client, please, I don't think that I will continue with this matter. I don't think that I will continue handling this matter in your court, in this court. Because one, if I continue, it's going to rubbish my integrity. It's going to rubbish my integrity. The only thing I can advise you is to continue to represent yourself. Or you can look at another line. But if you represent yourself, it will be more it will be more, you will have more ground. I know why I'm explaining this thing to you. I know what I'm saying. Then I will now give you my reasons. This thing is affecting my profession, is affecting my integrity, and I cannot continue like this. Because if I do this, the judge will do like this. And I don't want to fall into trouble with the judge. That one is on that. Now, you, if you are representing yourself, if you don't have a lawyer, you are representing yourself. There are some things, immunity, that covers you, unlike when you are representing yourself. Like you can raise a question, especially if you are not a lawyer. So the point I'm making is that my father's Ndoke Ejeji Okotelanya. So I have given you illustrations on conditions upon which a lawyer can excuse themselves. Kalagabi and the co felt that they cannot continue to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are leaving, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't have option to ask them to leave. And as they are leaving, with the junior, we cannot continue. We cannot continue because they are already believing us. So we also follow them and left. So and we decided to be assisting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from outside. You people may not understand how our profession in Nigeria, how our rules guide our conduct. So that was what actually happened. Now, the point I'm making is that these senior advocates of Nigeria are the people that conducted the election, the trial. Now, when Nnamdi Kanu started representing himself, anyway, I don't know whether you have understood that particular aspect. That we, not Maxwell, not Nnamdi Ejiofor, not Aloy Ejimako, it's not us that conducted his trial. The senior advocates conducted the trial when the prosecution continued with the case and ended. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now decided to represent himself. And Nnamdi Kanu was asking some questions. He had some motions which my Lord failed to address. And they now brought about the altercation which most of you witnessed. Where he said, show me the law, show me the law. I hear them saying, what do I mean by show you the law? I hear them saying, where they said 1 + 1 is 2. And they're saying 1 + 1 is 3. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be asking, why is it that you are saying me? Which law said that 1 + 1 is 2? Is 3? Is no longer 2. Show me that law. I don't know whether you understand the area I'm going. So that is what actually happened. So the other people that are saying is all these people and Maxwell Opara and the Detention that defended him, that made him to be jailed. I don't know the area. We are not the people that conducted the Detention. They were just appearing with our senior colleague. I did not even talk because we can't have, I'm not a senior advocate of Nigeria. We can't have some senior advocate of Nigeria in court and I'm talking. My own is if there is any research, I just prepare and give to them. If they take it, good. If they do not take it, within my own.
Thank you, Barrister Master. Mr. Stone, give us 1 minute so that another people will ask questions. You have asked 2 questions. Let's go to Prince. Prince, what do you?
I don't know whether I answer. Why was he taking what influence at Sokoto? Why was he taking to Sokoto under 24 to 48 hours after illegal conviction? What role the Sultan and what role are they still playing in this?
Now, Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on the 20th. So on the 21st, I was the first person that went to that place to see him. So they told me that he was no longer in that place. That I should go to the headquarters because he was at that GSSS at the airport road. I said no. The first of all told me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not there, that he was taken away this early morning. I said, you people will shoot me here today. I was making noise there, so they all came out. I said, you should tell me where you kept my clients. You must show me. They said I should go to the headquarters, that they are taking to the headquarters. And I contacted his brother, contacted other lawyers that look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer here. They said I should go to the headquarters. So please come and follow me at the headquarters. So I went to headquarters, all of them, they joined us there. So they said the DSSS, the deputy director, called us in a meeting in his office. So and the head of legal we are there. They said that that they have taken Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto. So, and that is where they said that they should send him. I said, Sokoto said yes. I said, for what? They said, that is the instruction, that we should not be coming to DSS again. It's no longer in Sokoto. So I came out, I called one of my students who is a prison, a correctional center staff. So please, can you give me somebody in Sokoto's, working in Sokoto Correctional Center's number? He gave me the number of the person. I contacted the person. He said, yes, they just brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there now. So the following day, June 22nd, I moved with Emmanuel Kalu, the younger brother. We went there. So when I went to that place, I met the correctional center. I said, please, why Sokoto? Why Sokoto? Because my law said that they should keep him in any custody that is well secured within Nigeria. Why Sokoto? So they said that I should go and ask them in their headquarters. So that the headquarters brought them there, and they are not headquarters, they are only to accept any inmate. I stayed there for 2 days. I came back to Abuja here. I went to the headquarters. I said, why? So the headquarters now told me that in the order of remand, that the judge in the judgment stated that he should be kept, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be kept in any custodian, secured custodian facility within Nigeria. So that was what was contained on the judgment. But in the warrant which the judge gave them, that what judges normally do is to, when they give them the warrant, they will just sign the warrant. It is now left for the correctional center to know the appropriate place to keep the inmates. Because there are some places that you don't keep female inmates. There are some places that you don't keep this thing. So he was trying to explain to me that, but in that warrant, the judge now specifically mentioned Sokoto. So when the judge mentioned Sokoto, that they don't have any other thing than to keep him in Sokoto. So that it was the order of the court that he should be kept in Sokoto. So we started trying to file a motion for him to be set aside in the distance. Of course, you know how the motion, we are all frustrated. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, instead of looking at that one, that we should concentrate on his appeal. So that's what to concentrate and forget about whether to bring him back or not to bring him back. On the issue of Sultan, whether my dear brother, I'm a lawyer, not only a lawyer, a senior lawyer, not only a senior lawyer, I have PhD in law. So I should be able to, and I'm a human rights activist, I should be able to talk to something that I can prove. I don't know the role of if Sultan or anybody play a role. I don't know. I am going what is in the paper. The person that said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be kept in Sokoto is the judge. It is what was stated in the remand warrant. That is the much I can say. Every other conspiracy theory, every other social media write-up, I don't belong to that particular school of thought. I go by what I see in the paper. So yeah, if it is the Sultan or whoever that direct the judge, that I don't know. I wasn't there. The only thing there is that if you ask Maxwell Opara, the person that ordered that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be kept in Sokoto prison is the judge. Simplicity.
Okay.
Okay, good. Gavanero, Digo certified. What I just did,
Yes, that brings us, because we are talking about Nigerian setting, the Arabization, all the Arabic tags, the constitution. So the question now we want to know, why are we like not handicapped or compromised? I mean, both the Nigeria Bar Association and the judiciary and the legislative arms, those who are representing us, they know this tag from 1999 Constitution, which is Sharia compliance, Arabic, no mention of Christianity, to OIC membership, which is single-handedly done by one man, to the army, Nigerian army written in Arabic, and to the currency also, which they, I don't know. Then why are the judiciary, the bar association, the legislator, why are they like compromised or handicapped to address that issue so that we can be free? Because as far as we are concerned now, we are tagged like Arab slaves under that contraction in Nigeria. Thank you.
My dear brother, I don't know how to answer that question. On my own, I've been challenging a lopsided appointment against the Igbo. I challenge what do you call it? A section of IG after retired. I challenge marginalization of the Igbos. I challenge the court. Insurgents, reintegration of insurgents back to the society on the purported ground that they have repented. I challenge in court. I am doing my own on my personal capacity. It has not been easy for me. So this particular one we are doing, everybody on his own. I don't think that I am in position to answer that question. I don't have anything to say about that. So probably when you see them, you ask them. When you see NBA, ask NBA. Since I was born, I have never worked in any government apart from when I did my service as Federal Minister of Justice. I've been a private person. I've never worked in government. I've never been hold any public office. So I have been doing my own personal capacity. So when you see the people involved, the judiciary, the NBA, you ask them questions. You don't have any questions to answer that.
There were Chief Maxwell. I ga-agakwa ya Agbaranze. Amara m okay, gaba n'iru Agbaranze. Gaba n'iru. Just were
counsel daalụ mgbede ọma.
Daalụ my brother.
Kedu ebe anyị medebe na the way forward? That appeal a na-reject na agaghị etinye gị. Kedu hope anyị, kedu our next, kedu ebe a na-eje now?
Yes, all the whole record, the main record and additional record, we are all completely transmitted this week on Tuesday. All the whole record has been entered. We have gotten our appeal number. What we are working now is the appellant brief. After filing our appellant brief, we'll serve the federal government. Federal government will file their own respondent brief and serve us. We now prepare our reply and serve them. So after serving them, we now apply for a date. Court will give us a date for hearing. When court give us a date for hearing, we hear the matter. Court will give us a date for judgment. So that is the position we are now, and that is what we are facing now. We don't. Why this interview itself? Why I wanted the interview? Because of the respect I have for you people. Other people that have been calling me for interview because I choose them. Because I discovered that federal government have decided to indirectly pay some persons which people don't know in social media, and they have been busy dragging us with something that is irrelevant, so as to distract us, So we don't want to go into that. Just like our appeal has been entered. What we are now working is on the appellant brief, the brief. That's the brief of argument. After working on it now, we now serve to the federal government. The federal government will now file their reply and serve us their response and serve us. When they serve us their response, we now prepare our reply and serve them. When we serve them their reply, we know that issues have been joined. We now apply for a date for hearing, and they'll give us date for hearing. Because we file affidavit of urgency. So that is just it.
Okay, Mazi, thank you. Name this thing now. Do you think we will get a good ground through this appeal, or should we put political solution first before this appeal of appeal so that we can get results? Or do you believe that through this appeal we can get the results we need? Because we want to touch everywhere. I asked all the chances of and I go law, even some things I go na the judgment, the EML Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on DSS. So we found out that now the thing will cut off political thing too.
What do you mean by political solution? Because the people are talking about political solution. That particular language is to solve a matter politically. Am I right?
Yes.
That is the grammar, solving the matter politically. Like how? Example, give me one. Is it for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to accept the amnesty?
No.
You know the meaning of amnesty? The meaning of amnesty means...
It's not by amnesty side that I'm talking. I know that in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anything in there, he and Mazi Biafran or something, he will not accept.
Good. The thing means, I have said it. The President Tinubu man Nnamdi Kanu will not commit. The federal attorney general man Nnamdi Kanu will not commit. Even the judge man Nnamdi Kanu will not commit. The only offense Nnamdi Kanu committed because who were you? Obra Nnamdi Kanu won outside, he won't be there today. On Nnamdi Kanu way, he won't be there. In fact, on Nnamdi Kanu will be in Barman in the Niger Delta, he won't be there today. The only offense Nnamdi Kanu committed is because he's from Southeast. That is just it. That's why he's there. They know that he never committed anything. Now, since you know that this guy did not commit anything, he's only fighting for the freedom of his people. Now, what are you expected to do? You just address all those issues that gave rise to this agitation. If you address all those issues and they treat everybody equal and allow Igbo to breathe, then some people can say, anyway, since now that they are carrying us along, let us suspend this thing. But you cannot still be marginalizing Igbos, intimidating Igbos, and you are asking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he should. What you should do is this: or that, as you said on Ego Square that day, subsidy gone. You just wake up early morning. You say, "I hereby order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released from prison." That is all, and allow him to continue his agitation. It is his right. You cannot beat a child and ask a child not to cry. You are sent to prison, he's in prison, and what about it? Yes, and what about it? So when you're talking about political solution, they know how they started this problem. Nnamdi Kanu was on his own. Obasanjo saw him, Jonathan saw him, and they decided you just came up and decided to show off because you were outside plan. You decided to arrest him. The person who arrested him and was making noise, where is he today? Malami. What goes around comes around. So the point I'm making is that Tinubu, this is not the problem that caused under your government. Ask this young man to go. This guy is an activist. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about this political solution, we cannot force the president. We have talked to him, people have talked to him, the people that matters, when we talk to him, Ezekiel talked to him, Mbazurike talked to him, Obioso talked to him, name them. Ekweme talked to him, people have talked to him, and he hadn't reserved. So
the people that are the people that are fighting, that are writing this negativity that is in Nnamdi Kanu that destroys Southeast, that are pushing that agenda towards that federal government, and the people that are talking in favor of Nnamdi Kanu, which people do you think they are bigger in number and has more voice?
My dear people, is some persons who claim to be Igbos. Because as far as I'm concerned, that somebody is asking Emeka, somebody is asking Chika, somebody is asking Chinedu does not make him an Igbo. There are some people, some persons came in our place and impregnated people and they born people for them and they started speaking Igbo. Those people are not Igbos. And these are the people that are writing all this rubbish on the social media. There is nobody with Igbo blood. There is nobody with Igbo blood. My brother, you have a brother. No matter how quarrel you and your brother is, if Maxwell is fighting with your brother and got your brother injured and you see blood in your brother's body, you will push shirt and start fighting Maxwell immediately. You won't even remember that you and your brother is quarreling in the house before people came out. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Yes. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a problem. You could say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your own brother passing through this thing, and you are there writing rubbish, writing in the social media. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are you an Igbo? You are not an Igbo. There is no Igbo blood. If I challenge that person, go and run the DNA, you discover that the person is is not an Igbo. Now, the point I'm making is that, of course, federal government, they have the money, they have this thing, they recruit some people, they create social media, they create a Facebook page with an Igbo name, and those people will be writing. Are you get what I'm saying? You know,
Yes.
so that like now, if what they normally do is that like Radio Nigeria, anytime they want to talk about anything that has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Radio Nigeria, they will now bring a particular number they will call on air, and they will now have their own number which they will be using, and those numbers they will be giving it to people. This one will say, my name is Emeka Njoko. I am calling from Imo State. Honestly speaking, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has destroyed us. You people should keep it there. Like Mohammed said, you see, his brother has written. Another person said, I am Mobodo Emeka. I am calling from Enugu State. You know, are you know what I'm saying? Then that particular number which they are calling on air, that one will not be going. Then they will not give this one to their people who are claiming. You know what I'm saying? And after everything, he said, you see, in this program we have 21 calls, and out of the 21 calls, 19 came from Southeast, and all of them are in support of federal government. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, when they go to social media, you see somebody, they will get the person, they will pay the person money. If the person now, when they pay the person money, in order to, they may not come straight to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will start from their lawyers. They will start from their distance. Watch those who are analyzing this judgment. The people that are even analyzing the judgment, those that have, they say this is the worst. My dear brother, I know what I'm telling you. I know some people who are calling me, they say this is the worst. This is the worst judgment. But you now see that judgment is because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not defend himself. They will be looking for a way to pull the person down. And they are saying that that person is an Igbo. They are not Igbos. For me, Igbos are 90%, if not 95% of Igbos are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was convicted. Probably you people are abroad now. Go to Southeast. Southeast, the whole entire Igbos, we are like cemetery. Everybody. I was receiving the call now. My brother, I traveled to Christmas. Do you know that people were trooping into my house from Enugu, from Anambra, to come and ask me how Nnamdi Kanu is doing in Sokoto? I couldn't believe it. Somebody entered all the way from Anambra to Mbise, my community. 2 hours by drive to come and ask me how Nnamdi Kanu is doing. I've never seen that kind of love in my life. All the women, before 6 o'clock in the morning, they say, the gate man say, there's some people at the gate, they want to see you. I say, who are those people? Madam, what is the problem? Biko, I'm not joking one name Biko. Came back and mass. I heard the way. You see, here hit you most of the and get this morning. If you are the Macomum, if you are the Macomum, you're not the Macamaz, we crack goods. I can tell you the love. I know what I'm telling you now. I don't say. So you people should be listening. So in the issue of political solution, of course, if President Tinubu said hereby order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released unconditionally, one, I hereby pardon, release everything should go. And we can say that time when we can decide that on our own, we can decide to go to appeal in order to get that judgment. I don't set aside. But why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be a free person? It has been resolved politically. So, but where they have not offered that one, are we going to fold our hands until our date for filing our notice of appeal, our date to transmit record, our date to file our brief will expire? We cannot do that now. We should be doing our own.
Yes.
Ndewo. At least Agbaranze Edigono certified. Nwere ife ọzọ. Agbaranze.
Yes, ọ dịgo oke nọ na ịmago na ihe anyị na-emebe anyị propaganda karịrị ihe a na-eme ndị anyị nwee nweghọzi our own source to respond to that propaganda because maazị ma ihe o ji chọọ ibido ọgụ a bido with media because onye nwa na-resist all those kind of propaganda when he was around. So now propaganda karịrị haba n'ime villages ebe enwere casualties of ESN and the military forces. Ebe a na-erase some things abroad from conspiracy theory. Nwekwa some ha na-akọ Bezioku. But how they project here in a way that now the reality is coming out. They will just like happy see mad. They will project here in a negative way. Not I am only see the year. I am only see ESN. We can only see ESN. They will only see ESN. They could end the ESN on our see the mad. Now, when I am Nnamdi Kanu so all those things. I had the design. I had all those things. And I am the I have run this Facebook account. These people name me are the people that have been doing it. You understand? From time immemorial. You understand? So all these things,
No, my brother. No, my brother. Hello, no, my brother. My brother. Happy good day. Ndị Ikechukwu n'aka. Ndị nke ji n'aka na social media na-eme lawyers attack. My brother, if I have anything against you, probably when something email, unu na-agba bọọlụ now, unu na-agba bọọlụ. Then unu to winning. When somebody make your own co-mate, your own teammate, a may go friend. Are you supposed to be fighting your teammate in the field there? Where the ball is still on? Are you supposed to be telling your teammate that our goalkeeper anytime when you people want to play in the left hand though, because he has injury in the left hand? Are you supposed to be telling your this and that your defender doesn't know anything? No, if you want to play, just be playing it off. Are you not supposed to, even if you don't have anything to say, to keep quiet? Are you supposed to be bringing the family issue of Mazi at this particular period? Are you supposed to be? Are you supposed to be attacking this one attacking this one? Are you supposed to be fighting? Assuming that Maxwell has offended you. Assuming that yes, Maxwell has offended you. Are you supposed to be attacking Maxwell? Why forgetting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who is in the prison? Because Maxwell is not in prison. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison. If assuming that Maxwell has offended you and you decided to attack Maxwell, why in the course of attacking Maxwell you are exposing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You are exposing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's distance. Are you not supposed to be considering that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing a lot in that place, mentally, physically? I assume that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has offended you in any way. Is it the time to respond? Is it the time to attack him? Is it the time to attack? Assuming the brothers has offended you, is it the time to bring everything in the social media so that the problem of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family will not take over the center stage than the case itself? Are we not supposed to be the time you are supposed to be calling people for interview? What is their brother do to you? What is their father do to you? What are you not supposed to be bringing people so that they will be analyzing this case, to be letting people know the injustice that happened in this case? So you have to call in the DSSS that are recruiting people when they get Anambra bus. They will say, we are going to release you. Say that you are a member of ESN. Everybody knows those ones. When they get kidnappers, they say that you are a member of IPOB. Everybody knows those ones. Leave those ones. We are talking about the ones at hand. The ones at hand.
You are talking
that
about
you are doing ourselves.
we are doing ourselves among the agitators. That's what we
Yes.
barrister.
Yes. You said that you are somebody Mazi Nnamdi Kanu handed over. Now you said Nnamdi Kanu handed you over. Probably the brother has offended you, or Maxwell has offended you, or Allah has offended you, and you know that this guy is inside. This guy is passing a lot. Are you not supposed to put all those ones aside and concentrate as if you don't know that Maxwell has offended you?
Of course.
And let the eye be on the ball. So we know their game. That's why I conclude federal government send some of them, and no sir, they will be coming to the social media to be talking rubbish. So, but at the appropriate time, God is going to disgrace them, and then the Kanu will be vindicated.
He said, Dalo, Maxwell, Chief Maxwell, Dalo.
That brings us to the solutions.
Stone, Chere. Prince, do you have any question to ask? Let me go to another person. We are not hearing you.
Prince, we can't hear you.
Okay. As we are waiting for Prince, JKM Chidima, and any question anywhere, because he's not Biafran land, but please go ahead. Or mute yourself. Mute it again. Gabaniru.
Greetings, barrister. Is a peaceful democratic referendum legally possible under Nigeria's current constitution framework?
Yes, of course. Of course. It is, have you forgotten that we are signatory to African, to the United Nations human rights? So these are all these things are there. So the first under fundamental rights. Even federal government, they know, they are aware. But the only thing there is that they don't want to hear the word Biafra because they know that Nigeria cannot stand on their own without Biafrans. Nigeria cannot stand on their own without Biafrans. They know. They are aware. Is there any community in Nigeria that you don't see any Biafran there? Or are you going to say vibrating, developing the community? Any community in Nigeria, mention that community. So they know that they cannot stand on their own. That's why they don't want to hear the word Biafra. In fact, the more you say the Biafra, they are ready to even break everything, kill everything for the person who said it. And that's why they said, okay, let us deal with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that nobody again, no man born by woman will even raise it again. That's what they are doing. So the right is there. They are even aware.
Vivian, or any question also? Gabaniru.
If Nnamdi Kanu is to be released tomorrow, what would be the realistic next step towards a referendum?
He said,
if Nnamdi Kanu is to be released tomorrow, what would be the realistic next step towards a referendum?
He will continue from where he stopped now. He will stop telling pressurizing federal government to give us a date for referendum. It's the first step. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is one of the things they have promised him. Oh, my dear sister, Nnamdi Kanu is too much. I know what I am telling you. This guy is too much. It's not somebody that told me. If you see the promise, this guy has made it to this guy when he was there, you won't believe it. If you see promise, Nnamdi Kanu said, Max, I said yes. Listen, we have done this in the first time. We people have done it. We couldn't achieve anything. Wazuka have done it. We couldn't achieve anything. This is the last I check up. Mass, if we did not get it right this time, that will be the end of Igbo person. I have told them if they can take my life, and give us Biafra, let them come and take. I have never seen this kind of thing in my life. I say, is this guy another Jesus Christ or what? He said, Mass, any day you people come here, you see that they say that I woke up, I slept, I couldn't wake up. The only befitting day that you people can give me is to make sure that this struggle continue. This is somebody that have put his life on the line. The former deputy director of the SSS told me this thing. He said, look at the offer they get to this amount. He refused. Can't you advise him, Maxwell? Can't you advise him? Why does he want to die for another person? So I said, man, so these people made this offer to you. I said, yes, now they have been coming. In fact, the one that came big first, that's when he was the SSS. I told them off. I told them that let them release me here. I'm going to talk about the Biafra. So if they know what is good for them, let them keep me. Somebody is putting his life on the line because of their freedom, because of my freedom, and an imbecile, an imbecile, a non-entity, reference was in the social media attacking such a person. Without someone lost his father, lost his mother. How can people be so wicked? How can people be so wicked?
They will got the chama. Ejeka nwere ajụjụ ọzọ eju onwe ofu ka nga kwuo na ndị ọzọ. Ọgwụgo. Okay.
When I will round off, because I need to go and take my drug.
Yeah. We are going to round off very soon. Don't worry. Prince, go ahead with your question. At least one or two. It's okay. If you are not in America, we say maybe. Go ahead.
Prince have network.
Talk again.
You know, only one in America they want network. You can also hide it.
When Prince, you go out and come back again. Let's go to another person because of time. Metusela Mwane Metuseleke, Mwachineke, Ndewo, you are welcome to our platform. Go ahead and introduce yourself, and as usual, you make it as it's supposed to be. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Host, and the panelists, especially our barrister Maxwell Opara. My name is Mazi Nnamdi, popularly known as Metusela Mwane Mekisedek. I don't think I have much questions to throw at our barrister. I think as much as I can foresee, we have been following up. But there's one clarification I want him to make, not just for me alone, but for the audience, and at the same time for future purposes, because a lot of propaganda has been fueled in the media space, and people are now trying to see a way to hold hand, not to work assiduously to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regain his freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu image has been bastardized outside. People are blaming him for allowing himself to be jailed, or allowing himself to be confused by the lawyers that are holding case for him, or rather the brothers. So my question will be, barrister, I want you to address the issue in a very concise manner. Discharged and acquitted. What was gotten from that verdict, and at the same time, who also went back again to follow the appeal instead of standing on that trial that have gotten, which is discharged and acquitted, as purportedly propagated on social media, in as much as the knowledge I had was just only discharged, not acquitted. So I think I wouldn't waste time, because I see they said you have a place to go. And I also want to thank you for your advice. The last time I came back home, I think I spoke with you, and I returned back safely. So barrister, this is my question. Thank you, and I stand by.
I love this question. My dear brother Metusela, hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
If somebody told me that Metusela came to my house around 2 p.m. today, Nigerian time, today that is the 2nd of May, 2026, and slept with my wife, are you what I'm saying?
Yes.
The question I will ask myself is, one, where is Metusela by that particular 2 p.m.? And it was discovered that Metusela was not even in Nigeria. Metusela was not even in Nigeria as at 2nd day of this thing. So since that Metusela is not was not around as at 2nd day of May, wouldn't I be so stupid to start investigating whether she raped my wife or not? Are you getting what I'm saying? Because yes, the person who told me that this thing happened on the 2nd day of May, and on the 2nd day of May, it was obvious that Metusela was not in Nigeria that day. Now, in the first instance, I learned the other day, they are saying that the judge said that he got judgment. I look at people and laugh. There is no judgment that I did not participate.
Hello?
Go ahead. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you, Prince. Wait, we are hearing you now. Let him finish. Okay, go ahead, barrister.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
hear
you.
Yeah, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
There is no judgment gotten from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you did not see the name Maxwell Opara there. No one. The judgment we got at Bintanako, all of us followed when Michael Zakoma was there. All of us participated in that judgment. Before Bintanako granted it partially, the bell of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that first bell, we are all there. The second bell, we are all there. I mean the one of Detention. When the matter gets to Court of Appeal, all of us were in Court of Appeal. The day the judgment was delivered, we are all in court. Go and check that. This you see my name there in the judgment. Now, how can somebody say the judgment I got, these people have rubbish it. The judgment I got, these people have rubbish it. And some people are even believing him. That one is on that. Now, they said the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deceived him. When this matter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Court of Appeal granted him, discharged him. They did not acquit. There is a difference between discharge and acquittal. He was discharged, not acquittal. So when he was discharged, federal government is expected to comply with that judgment. They refused to comply with the judgment for complete good 9 days. Before they now file motion for stay, which has never done since the history of Nigeria. It has never done. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter. Everything was turned upside down because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They now use that particular motion for stay they're supposed to store and stay that particular decision. The second Court of Appeal in a criminal matter, and they now went to Supreme Court. Now, when they went to Supreme Court, all of us were in Supreme Court. Both Michael Zakume, both Ifeanyi, for all of us were in Supreme Court. I don't know whether you are getting what I'm saying.
Yes, yes.
It was when the Supreme Court now set aside that judgment and they said that we should go back to trial court, Federal High Court. All of us were there at Federal High Court. It was on the process of that particular decision that Nnamdi Kanu disengaged Ifeanyi and
Ozokome.
Yes. Now, when the matter now came, I want you to be following this thing. When the matter now came, once a matter came to, remember that particular judgment is no longer standing because the Supreme Court has already set it aside and make an order. So when the Supreme Court now make an order, we started challenging that particular, that particular order for stay. We file it in court. When we file it in the City High Court, they assign it to Honorable Justice Ebong, so that we understand how stupid and how wicked these people are. I am saying. So when they now send the matter back to Detention, we raise preliminary objection. Get it right and get it right well. So before you raise a preliminary objection for a matter, the judge must to have control of that matter first. I wish that people will understand what I'm saying. Like now, let me use Methuselah. Don't be amazed that I'm using you as an instance. Let me just use this issue now that I used as a Methuselah. When somebody told me that Methuselah came in the second of probably when Methuselah came back by December this year, and I used police to arrest him. And I said, Methuselah, you came to my house and raped my wife on the 2nd of May. And the police now take Methuselah to court. God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. Now, Methuselah, for you to tell for your lawyer to tell the court that I was not even in Nigeria that day, you must take your plea. You must take your plea in that court. You must take your plea. Every other thing should be secondary. If you did not take your plea, the judge will not have jurisdiction. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. So when Mazi was brought to Federal High Court, Mazi did not take a fresh plea before Detention. Get it and get it right. So for those who are even talking rubbish. So when he came back to Detention, Mazi did not take a fresh plea because the court said that the trial should continue. It was on that process that we challenged the division of Detention, saying that Detention was biased. Detention now recused herself, made another recusing herself. When Detention now made an order to recuse herself from the matter, and they sent the file back to CJ for the assignment. While we were waiting for CJ for the assignment, Detention now serve us hearing notice that the CJ has asked him to continue with the matter. And we said no. My lord, you cannot continue with the matter because there is an order which you made. It's an order of court recusing yourself. And the CJ cannot set the order aside administratively. The CJ doesn't even have a right because people are court of coordinated jurisdiction. The only thing there is that is the administrative head. He cannot even set aside their own order except on appeal. That was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when we are talking, he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he was saying, no, that is my position. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started raising hand from the dock. So, Honorable Justice Peter Anyako now asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you want to speak for yourself? Yes, yes. Honorable Peter Anyako now make an order. I hereby order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be representing himself. All the whole lawyers, you don't have right of audience again. Okay. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started representing himself before Peter Anyako. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting on Peter Anyako, a lawyer Jimako raised up to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please don't. Peter Anyako shouted him down. I have told you that you don't have right of audience in this matter again. And if any of you stand up again to talk in this court, I will commit that person for contempt. We now kept quiet. On that particular decision, we did not talk. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now started shouting in court, we couldn't talk again because there is an order against us not to talk. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now started shouting. You cannot, because you have already accused us. Peter Anyako now adjourned the matter sine die indefinitely and rose and went back to his chamber. We left from the court. You even watched in that court that day when the Mazi was annoyed. He was annoyed. He felt that we have failed him. We lawyers have failed him. You can see even that day when I was like when he was talking to the journalist, I said, please, you don't need this. He pushed me. You can see he even pushed me, say, you don't talk while I'm talking. You witness it. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So some people say that I should take offense. I won't take offense because I'm into the ball. I know what he was passing through. I know his frustration. I know his anger. Everything was against him. He felt that both the judge, the lawyer, everybody was against him. So we now left until we started writing to CJ. People started advising until CJ now send the file back to Omotosho. My brother, I want you to, because I asked a very good question. Maybe it's opportunity to explain. You now send the file to Omotosho. When you now send the file to Omotosho, we now brought back Kalangadi. Kalangadi said that before he will come, he gave us condition that he want to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He went to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he gave this condition. One of the conditions is that one, Mazi, you have a good case, and we don't want you to spoil your case. I have read the file. I don't even know how they will sustain those charges. What we are going to do is this: we are going to apologize for that shouting you shouted. You apologize to the judge. You apologize to Awomolo. You apologize to your lawyers. You can't push your lawyers. You can't tell that your lawyers hitting them so you don't talk while you're talking. Though I told Kalagabi that on my own, I don't need apology. The only thing there is that I'm feeling for him. And a very good lawyer is a lawyer that you don't look for the mistake of their client. Your eyes should be on the ball. Let your clients come out. If there is anything you now have, you cannot tell your client, this is what we did, and I don't like it, and I need an apology from you. Not when your clients we are still inside suffering. And instead of you to be thinking about how to bring him out, you are only complaining what he did to you. So Kalagabi said no. That the way people are seeing Mazi, that Mazi is not respectful to the judiciary, blah 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 blah. That is going to write the apology, and we must read it in court first before anything. Mazi said, okay, no problem. He prepared that apology later. So the day the matter came to Omotosho, before anything at all, Kalagabi read that letter to Omotosho. And they gave Omotosho one copy, gave Awomolo one copy, and gave us one, and gave each and every one of us a copy. All he was doing is to let the federal government to know that Mazi is not interested in insulting anybody. What he's asking is, let me have justice, let me have fair hearing.
The fair hearing, yes.
Yes, I'm not. It's not as if that why I was so aggressive is the way the court was treating me. So, and after that apology, Omotosho, everybody said, okay. Now, we now told Kalagabi. Kalagabi also told us that we have notice of preliminary objection to raise, but the procedure, which everybody know, Mazi must take his plea because we are now in a new court. We have all those flaws, but the judge is not seized of the matter. The court is not before him. The judge will only have jurisdiction to hear your matter first, to hear whether you are supposed to take the plea or not to take the plea. After all, taking the plea is not, it's just the beginning of the matter. It's when you take the plea. And we don't want to start arguing. You say, okay, take the plea. The rest of the charges to Mazi. Mazi took his plea and plead the plea of not guilty.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
So these are the things. Now, some people now, in order to cajole themselves, not even us, are saying that we are the people that advise Mazi. We are the people. Is it not the team of senior advocate of law, senior advocates, 7 of them? Are you not saying that those senior advocates I don't even have a say there? Just like as I told you, they were the people leading us. So you see some people who don't even know their left and right, who don't even know anything. They are writing rubbish in the listen. So that's what actually happened in that matter.
Very quickly, Barrister, just in a layman understanding, you know, we are dealing with
Go ahead.
Yeah, we are dealing with people that their mentality is too low. Just take them like you are addressing our old mother in the village. The language they are going to understand, just very simple and concise. The question, I repeat, is second one. Yes. Number one, what was gotten in the court? Number one. Secondly, who pushed the case again instead of standing on the verdict they have gotten? And thirdly, what of if they stand and say they are not going anywhere? We are not going to anywhere. We want to stay in this one. Yes. In a very simple sentence. Yes.
Yes. Judgment enyere anyị. Asị onye naba.
Okay.
Amaka na-esi ekwu ya. Discharge means discharge elegi ndị enweghị case. Ndị enweghị case enwe ha hụrụ ha enwere ihe ndị ha kwesịrị ime ha na-eme ha. Ebe ha kwesịrị ime osisi ha na-eme ya. One is an ordinary rendition. The way you work what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ebe a ahụ the way kwesịrị ịkpọta. Ya that follow the due process. If follow the due process of here, you cannot charge him. But that is the discharge. Acquittal means always home at all, always anything I got water. That's why the meaning of discharge and acquittal.
Okay, yes. that one is not in the judgment, in the verdict he got.
No, it was not in the verdict. What was there is discharge. Now, Onyepu should get to Supreme Court. Federal government push to Supreme Court. Are you now saying that when the matter was filed in Supreme Court, that we shouldn't have said you obey that one?
Yes.
No. When you say that now, you have given federal government opportunity now. Supreme Court will not wait for you. What Supreme Court is interested in is that was he served? That said yes. You serve him hearing notice about this. He said yes. You serve him your appellant brief. He said yes. Well, come is that true? Yes, my lord. We went to the SSS. We serve him. We even serve his wife. Is there any proof of service? He said yes. Federal government, go ahead. Go ahead and
so
move.
Prosecuting him in his absence.
Yes, now. You are honest. What the law said is to give you opportunity to defend yourself. The law said you must be given an opportunity to defend yourself. It is not compulsory that you will defend yourself. If you do not defend yourself, court will go ahead and hear the matter and give judgments. Who are you?
Okay.
Are you not saying? So once I serve, just like instance I'm giving you. Once I serve paper that Methuselah came to my house and carry on the 2nd of November and carry my 2 billion naira. Whether Maxwell have 2 million naira or not have, whether Methuselah was in Nigeria on the 2nd of May or not, that one is a different ballgame altogether. You must come to court to say it. You must come. Where you did not come, court will go ahead and give judgment against you and you pay that 2 billion naira. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, very simple.
That was what happened on the Supreme Court. Then when we get to Court of Appeal, like they serve Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hearing notice that they should produce him in court, and probably that early morning the DSS say, Mazi, please prepare. We are taking you to court this morning. He said that I'm not going anywhere. And the DSSS people now came with the co-bailiff and the prosecutor. So my lord, they look at the DSSS operative. They asked him to come. He said that he's not going anywhere. My lord, may I join that matter indefinitely, or he may go ahead under the Administration of Criminal Justice Act and hear the matter behind him. Okay, when Mazi was in court that day, when they came to the liberal judgment of Mazi said, my lord, show me the law which said that I should not find my final written address. My lord, before you read that judgment, I have a motion in court which you must have. What did my lord did? My lord ordered the DSSS to send him out. Was Mazi in court when the judgment was delivered? The answer is no. Was the judgment not delivered? The judgment was delivered. Whether the judgment was delivered rightly or wrongly, that one is a different ballgame altogether. The only thing there is that there is a judgment against Mazi. He has committed and sentenced. Then he's absent. That is what I'm saying. So when some people, we are in their district because they have opportunity to have access to data, writing rubbish, we look at them and laugh.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Well clarified. Thank you, Barrister.
Yeah. Thank you. Barrister, ewenara iwe imano here. Okay, ewenara iwe because now if I name it because time ago biko nya yo bere. So Prince Gabaliru, draw Barrister ajuje Nigeria biko egbunoge.
Would you guys agree to any conditions for Mazi's release? If so, tell me what conditions would you agree on? I said, would you guys agree to any conditions for Mazi's release? If so, tell me what conditions would you agree on?
It depends on the condition. If you are giving Mazi condition, if you are giving a chance that before you release Mazi, you are going to cut 2 of his hands, remove 2 of his eye, do we accept that?
No.
So it depends on the condition. So when you are telling me whatever condition, I don't know what you mean by whatever condition. You give, if we are saying that we are going to release Mazi, that Mazi should not be talking about Biafra, I don't think that Mazi will take that rubbish from you. He will not. And I won't even allow him to take it. So if you are saying that, Mazi, anyway, we are going to release you, the only thing there is that you will not be eating no focus. We can say, okay, no problem. Mazi, we are going to release you, but the only thing there is that you will not be going to club. And we can say, Mazi, okay, leave club now. If that one is the problem, it's a problem. But when you say, Mazi, we are going to release you, but you will not be eating, you will not be drinking water. Are we going to take that?
No.
We'll take it, man. So it depends on the condition.
Yeah. So, Prince, do you have any other question?
And another question regarding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health. How is his health going?
Health? Of course, you should know now. Those of us who are outside, we are not even strong. Not talk about somebody who is in a place. You don't have access to your family. You don't have access to the things that you're supposed to do. You should know now. Even if you are superhuman, you'll be having some 1 or 2 medical centers. The only thing that guy is a different place to show. That guy is strong. That guy is strong. I know what I'm telling you. That guy is strong. If you see what that guy passed in Kenya, what the torture he passed through in Kenya for that 8 days. When he came here, Malami kept this guy, blindfolded him for that 2 days or 3 days before the broadcast that he has been arrested. When they kept it anyway, but he's a strong man. He's a God is with him. I think that's what that guy he would have been a dead person.
So thank you, Chief Chika Danero Dogundoka Jidebube. If we're going to go Sapoto, and we're even with the Barrister because now today we're over Sakanaka. There were.
Yes, I can where the Barrister even in Okulo. And when much question I need is issue and even cause I will answer. I got the guy very well from me right now. All we have to do, but I can. 1 year ago, not my one name, and not somebody believe when he want them about the right thing. And from my house, junior Nigeria, one, hello, she was here. We are Warango, we are never allow. So now, what am I sure I can. Barrister, Chukwu gọzie gị.
Daalụ sir.
Yeah, daalụ. Okwute ndị Igbo, nwere ife nwere ike ijikwa barrister, just one question is okay.
Okay. Barrister Maxwell Opara nwoke ọma, udo Chineke dịrị gị, ana m asị Chineke na-agbakwa gị ume ka ị na-eme ihe ị na-eme ma na ndị mbụ na ndị egede esoghi ọkụ na mmiri na ala na ikuku na afụ ihe niile anyị na-eme. Then my last question, we are not going to go here without remembering our friend, which spiritually I believe he's more African than so many Africans, especially our political and religious leaders. Mazi Mike Arnold, after coming here with us, then he went to American Congress and is the 8th shaker. So we have now hashtag 8th shaker movement. So he made a point. He said that partnering with Bola Ahmed Tinubu Bat and the Nigerian caliphate regime is like partnering with Third Reich Holocaust regime. So, and he also secondly noted that the problem with us is that we are disunited, that only the Igbos and Biafrans have the capacity and the human resources to move the other people. But it's like we, the root, we want to leave the branches. We are just talking about ourselves so that we should educate other regions. We know that other regions, they have, they want freedom too. Plateau, Benue want freedom. Hausas want freedom. So how are we going to, educate the rest of our indigenous Africans under this contraption? In this ongoing genocide to align in German version of Monday movement, which the people united, because power belongs to the people. And when the people move together, then like our friend Mazi Kanu said, people like President DJ Trump can support us the way they are supporting Iran to free the Iranian people from those extremists. So how are we going to approach it? They say charity begins at home. There's confusion in the prophetic East, which is Igbo land and Biafra amongst ourselves. So how do we educate and carry others along to achieve breaking this yoke and bondage of spiritual Egypt to Nigeria? Thank you.
Well, if you watch what is happening, you will discover that Okechukwu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all the whole thing, especially all the whole thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says has come to manifestation. And those of them from the middle belt, especially Benue, Nasarawa, Jos, Plateau, they are beginning to see it. Those who want to tell themselves the truth too. So it will fall in naturally. It will fall in because when they were telling houses, let's get this country right, let's get this country right, they thought that it's because we lost the war. Now, in less than 4 years, only in less than 4 years, they are crying like tomorrow no day. In less than 4 years, Tinubu handled them. So we are telling them that this thing you people are crying now, this is what we have been crying for over 50 years now. And we are telling you people, let us, I think that people join us to put this thing together. Or we restructure this country. Let everybody, now you people are trying to be on your own. And Yorubas are taking over. And they said no. Because when you people are there, and if you ask an average Yoruba person, they will say, why are they talking this now? Why didn't they talk it that time their brother was ruling? So you see it. So now, probably when another tribe now from the Yorubas will start crying. So they will get to understand it. An Igbo man, God has been with him. An Igbo man has been hustling on his own. After the war, he has been on his own, hustling, so managing himself. So, but these people have been sitting from government to sitting bottom. Now they just remove you sitting bottom for less than 4 years. You want to die. Oh, they have understood what that thing that we are complaining. So that is it. So the thing will fall in. No, nobody knew. And I watch it tonight years ago. And I watch it tonight years ago. And I one man I want a plan. They will sit up. It will come naturally. Look at Benue. When Nnamdi Kanu was telling you people, you may not have the opportunity to go to your farm. They thought that a madman was talking. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening to Nasarawa. Now other people are now chasing them, pushing them into IDP camp, taking over their land. So they will sit up on their own. They will begin to fight for it. Why we will be there as a referee? Because this is something that we have been calling fighting since 1967. That's their own. They're just waiting.
That's a good one.
Mazi Obinwannem, I want to just throw some little things to Barrister. Barrister, please, how secured, how you have been to Sokoto? Had it been is very this thing for me, I would have gone to Sokoto because coach in them but I got that judgment. I want to superpower like Superman. I come in Nigeria that day. But yeah, I had a good judgment here in Nigeria end. Man, I want that kind of super power. But we pray for a collective kind of common as a people. That's Sokoto Ijego. How secured do you think that Sokoto prison is? How secure?
There is no place that is secure in Nigeria. If you want me to tell you that Sokoto is secure, I'm just deceiving you. Because anybody who is in you will know that I need to go and reset my education. There is no place that is secure in Nigeria. If those of us who are outside cannot guarantee security, if also villas, a government house that have all the whole DSS, all the whole arm of cars cannot be guarantee of security, is it a prison? I just you know, when you hear him, you must like him. If you hear Mazi, you must listen. If you, I am saying you because one, Mazi is intelligent, is an embodiment of wisdom. When he is talking, you will listen. There is no way. There's no way you will stay with Mazi for 10 minutes without getting one or two things. I'm not to that man. This man has got Nigeria Constitution. Nigeria Constitution for section 1 to the last section. Go to first alteration, second alteration, third alteration, fourth alteration, fifth alteration. Then Emmanuel Evidence Act, section 1 to the last section. Anyone know that's normal section 2. What there? Get it this well. Emmanuel has gone Administration of Criminal Justice Act. Emmanuel has gone Terrorism Prevention Act, both the old and the new one. That guy is an asset. I know what I'm telling you. This is somebody. I don't know get back go along. I probably show you university certificate. I'm just telling you. Why am I going to go along now?
So,
sorry. Even then I say that we deceive Mazi. Then can let chance look at the worst idiot. Mazi can deceive. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can deceive. Mazi that gets information more than you. Mazi they want information more than you. And when it's in all our money, in our the DSS or some mass, none of him. Say Mazi, what is that? What more? Can this way making here? Yeah, smile, yeah, he will just smile over you. Oh, Mazi, won't you gonna bra one Mazi pota. Mazi pota. In a bribe in this case. Work is where guy working in this case. Before you finish here, Mazi Apollo. What they greet, what they call what they pretend. That's why some people know if deceive you, even if Mazi can deceive. No one never come with Mazi. Mazi gets information more than you. Whatever that you're doing, you know. When you are suffering, Mazi know. What are doing, Mazi know. You get information. How he does it, I don't know. Even we are taking that probably that time he was in the SSS. Now that is the Sokotonko. someone that doesn't understand Hausa, but he gets information more than you. That is God for you.
Counsel,
Please, I want to use this opportunity to make an appeal. One to the Igbos and one to Nigerians. First of all, to the Igbos, we had a message called World Igbo Peace Accord, 30th December every year. That is the origin of this music, Ogene, 30th December na ahọ niile, opi ike na-ada n'ugwu nsọ. Ihe a bụ agbamundo ndị Igbo. All I need to restore the land. Often I get push both the political leaders and Ohaneze. Ka eme organize an annual pilgrim, annual fest. 30th December every year, World Igbo Peace Accord. We call all those dissident voices. I unite to Makashi charity begins at home. Then the next appeal is to Nigerians. The message says to them, let them forgive themselves. Let them forgive themselves. Let me land. Okay.
Master, only if you between them exist. One question. Anumanu maka 100 men. Obuni my head na 100 men at least in the Afo Nnamdi Kanu. Achom kinye me inya assurance about the 100 men. If you don't know about the 100 men, that is the only thing I need to ask you, because we need to get forward.
To be honest with you, one of the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hates, which I have observed from him, onye gono nko nyere gi na emeni a.
Okay.
Nko si eme nko no nye gi wepi anya.
Oh, to see there.
Are you get what I'm saying? You got anya na hina onye gi. No problem. So onye ga no in position to answer that one in Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu, if you don't have his number, I can give you his number. Oh, now again, if I tell you that I don't have idea, I'm just lying. But I cannot be talking something. Now the only thing before I was it, the only message you get because Igbo no comment. Who na him on social media? Somebody get put on a gap water, and when he hear now, in a private, without more now, when I win no problem. Are you saying? One of my siblings they will issue. When any family don't have issue, there is no family in the world that are going to have a peaceful. It is the ability to manage it. Mazi is our pride. Mazi is our pride. And when Mazi is our pride, the wife should be our pride. So exactly. Now, so please, family please, only all of that should condemn it. It's not good. I have no problem with my wife. And then what problem I have solved? I have never brought it in social media. I have no problem with my siblings. My wife no problem with my siblings. It is the ability when my siblings no issue with me. It is the ability to resolve it. Now that only issue that has to do with the family, why should we be taking it in the social media? Please, we should condemn this. We should condemn this because I thank God that problem has because one of us now here and only keep every go down.
Yeah.
So if you have, please, you people should condemn it. Anybody who do anything that has to do with it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family, everybody should pull it down. All our eyes should be in the judgment because the judges now go on here in social media. They made the thing analyze. Let me analyze. Do you know my own speak of the judgment na Kanu? Half na that election they can. Half can the manage the pass government you already everything. They did the right thing. So if the time I was in the Onyoshi, can't you use that thing? It's in a man analyze this particular case. They should commit here, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even no defend the home win. Even the SB they will commit here is 8 bis that is inadmissible. I need to analyze. If we have time, we let them say just to make sure. Na Akoragaka didn't win Have they achieved results? Is very, very, very unfortunate.
So Maxwell,
Emotional this thing na cause all those things.
yeah. Maxwell, ihe ọzọ nchọ ka ị clear ndị be anyị, especially ndị nwere obi nwanne, because ife nna agiteti bụ ife mma anyị, at least esogo m Nnamdi Kanu gee ya ntị ọfụma na redio Biafra, mmadụ ada akọrọ m onye ọ bụ ihe ọsọkwa gị na-ekwune n'ụwa. Okwu ọnụ mmadụ ka eji ama onye ọnụ, ọ bụrụ na ọ na-amụ asụ ezigbote onye Igbo dịka isi chi echichi. Ihe m chọrọ ịyọ gị na maọbụ ịgwa gị, nye ndị be anyị assurance that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released soon as soon as.
He's coming out now. Mazi is coming out. He's coming out. I don't say he's coming out. Listen, let me tell you. To be honest, all quite because of money to go down. On a Mazi, for the compromise, or capital sense. Now you go, Jaworo. He's coming out, and God, we are serving. God, He is serving. Because Mazi don't believe in anything fetish. In fact, all from my way, this will make each other walk. Give them one problem. Mazi believes in his God, and he prays very well. And God will never allow him to put to shame. And we are all going to believe to celebrate celebrate him. And no matter this year, mark it somewhere.
He said, Prince, if we're going to ask the question, don't waste time.
Hello. Would you ever meet with Governor Alex Oti regarding the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu situation?
Yes, Oti I don't go fair. Oti is doing well. He's doing well. I hear them saying. Remember that he is in a minority party. I hear them saying. But he's doing his distance. What you go from us so go to Mazi go on condition. I hear them saying. So Mazi go condition. I don't have anything against federal government. What I'm asking is my right. I'm exercising my right. They should allow me to exercise my right. Let them allow me to conduct my referendum. If my people, if I had got the required number, we should have Biafra. If I did not got the required number, the thing will end. But nobody should come and tell me that you are releasing me, that I should not be talking Biafra. Nobody should talk about that. So Oti is doing his best, to the best of my knowledge. What you go say?
There was. Abaranzo will be each or each because I'll never go.
What Okuya from go that now. Political solution is dead on arrival.
Of course,
so
now
it's only one channel now, which is through this.
No. I say him all the dead on arrival. I say what depends on what to do, because I just want to do is because there are many ways of resolving matter politically. And I'm saying that the best way, which I believe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will accept, is I hereby order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released from the prison. So if he wants to go, if he wants to go and continue with his case in appeal, let him continue. If he wants to do, I hear him saying that's not let him. But yeah, why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still away from? I have accepted the judgment. I'm now pleading with federal government to forgive me. Mazi will not do it too.
And them and a federal government, of Nigeria will not like to just release him with.
You can never tell. Don't say like that.
No, we know them now. Only telling why they were I'm going to say release the Mazi Nnamdi. Our own elite does not have the force energy to pressure the federal government. The struggle by now with Kwesigoka are all our elite take care of from there.
Let me use this opportunity to tell you that since I should name this appeal, or ego IG transmit record and other things, I didn't know why. Nobody should go and see now so that go here for appeal. All the whole time on Nagasokoto, man ask on someone going and coming, paying for my flight, paying for my hotel bill, paying for everything. Anybody who is saying that is going to collect money, that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I was the person that compiled the record. I was the person that transmitted the record. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through the brother, brought in 7.2 million naira, and we have transmitted the record. We have done everything. anybody na-anaghị ego na a na-eme for legal for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, onye ahụ kwa onye oshi. Thank God that people have my number. You can confirm from me.
So, counsel, what you are saying now is that you have no communication with indigenous people of Biafra under DOS. They are not making any input in this.
Let me address that issue. My dear brother, I'm not a member of IPOB. I don't have card and I don't register. Now, I'm out with DOS. Now, only recruited me into this matter is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, hopefully somebody will DOS will issue Ogurumi. I want you to get this thing right. Only the take instruction is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will now IPOB. IPOB can only now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That does not mean that one followers on the Inyas and or some other committees members. Now, on the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu director can give it. On a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sim Salam use. Now, last year, some human rights group and some Igbo group they made their reunion. Now, Igbos living in Europe, they made their reunion at Malaga, Spain, and I was invited. And some of my friends who are also human rights comrades who are living in Europe also invited me. So I'm so okay, give this opportunity. I landed in Paris, in France. So so I made because many people now talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm making gun. So I'm put out there that they made video that I have just arrived in Europe now, in France. I'm heading to Malaga, Spain. From there, I will go to Vienna. From Vienna, I will go to Belgium. From Belgium, I will go to Germany. From there, Latawazia. You say anybody who want to do this, anybody who want to get more information from me, you know what I want information from me about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the case here, you can get in touch with me. I'm around in Europe now. Let me check on that thing. So I'm land the one I spend. So I'm land in Malaga Spain. Please, sorry for taking your time. So I'm land in Malaga Spain. So make the video that I'm in Malaga Spain now. So anybody who also is in Malaga Spain, Bakwa had the hotel lodge, one had even with the conference. So one guy now chatted me that now the leader of IPOB in Spain. I said, my brother, thank you very much. Okay, so we exchange this thing. Also, I'm also okay that now I like when I come back to go to his people. See, that would be fantastic. See, a little bit alike. He asked okay that will get back to me. He never got back to me. This thing was happening on the 28th. So on the 29th, he'll get back to me. He'll get back to me on the 29th night. So I'm okay. See, I'm one that happened. Spend here, Vienna on the 31st. See, I bet if you can make it on the 30th, you smoke and I can make it. Now I can come the place here, I can meet. Mas okay, so on the 30th, on the 31st, I was at the airport. So see, I'm not in the airport, and I wasn't from you. Also, now I want to meet in Niagara and make him up. So okay, can we show me? It's okay. See, I won't move this. I wouldn't mind to come back to Spain. Their moon address, continue to my journey. Was him okay? The next not that. Do you know that you are aware that you are not supposed to come to Europe without DOS, without the approval of DOS? My friend, my dear brother, I want people to get this in the chat. I'm going to check on my phone. You say, what do you mean by DOS? Who am I? More DOS. Also, what do I mean that? Like I say, I shout one more. Say, I must be an idiot. DOS my foot. What do you mean? I came to Europe. Nobody, DOS never invited me. So I cannot come to Europe. Can they with DOS? I have never said that kind of thing in my life. So, Ogawa, now DOS my foot. They started writing rubbish. Anyway, that one is on that. Just like as I told you, whether you are DOS or we are this, you are working for somebody. And my dear brother, it's only our people that can do this thing. Had it been that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won Hausa, nobody should be talking about leadership. Somebody who is a leader, who has been putting his life on line with this issue, what you're interested in is who will lead. He cannot be in prison to lead it. Let this person take over. How dare you?
So,
How is this thing going?
counsel, there is the only thing I want to hear, and I can get this thing from you. So, what you are telling us vividly here is that indigenous people of Biafra is no more contributing dime to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what I want to hear.
I have not seen. I have not seen. Get me right. I have not seen. As I'm talking to you now, I'm supposed to go to Sokoto this week. I'm trying to get myself organized. Anything I'm doing is my money. Nobody has given me 1 naira. I have not seen anybody who said that he has given. Let him present that receipt. I have not seen. If they are giving, I don't know who. If they are giving, let them tell you. I am telling you the one I am doing, the one that I'm doing. Nobody has given me 1 naira for anything you see me doing is from my own personal pocket and my commitment to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
I hear you say that.
Get me right and get me right very well. If they are giving, I don't know who, because I was in Ghana. Somebody said that they have paid over 100 and something million, or 300 million for lawyers, for legal. I said, which legal? Legal came on me. You see, because the one
sorry, thank you so much. Just one word, because I want to go up, please. My last point is a message to all Nigerians. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a ransom. To all of you, if Nigeria people want to be free, let them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the rallying point. Let them rally round with a movement. All those nations crying now. Monday movement. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu movement. Monday. For when they free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you now ask for referendum. If not, we shall forever be Arabic slaves in that contraption. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the rallying point. Thank you so much, my people. Thank you.
Thank you. Barrister ekenem gị nke okwu ọnụkwu mmadụ ka ebu ịma na asị na okwu juru ọnụ, but ihe m ga-agwadobe gị bụ na ijekwuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kama na ọzụzụ gị mee ka ọ mara dat na ọkwa he ụkwa aha o bunyere anyị na-apị ka anyị ka na-apị. Mụ ama nkwu anything about DOS because na ive as na ive dị na akpamkpi ama nke sekwe, but na Nnamdi Kanu bụ everything, whether na DOS ọ dị mma, whether na ọ dị njọ, ihe niile bụ Nnamdi Kanu ka ọ dị n'isi. I know everything. So ihe mere bụ na ana m ekene gị wee na-asị ka anyị hapụ igbugo oge ka ije saa ndị ọzọ, maka ama m na ndị lọya na ndị bizi ka iwe nwekwu ike ịbịakwa ọzọ, na ọ bụ na ndị be anyị isi jukwa ha ka ị bịa na-enye aka otu isi na ị chọrọ ije Sokoto ịbịakwa bịa gwakwa anyị otu onye ndu anyị chọrọ ka anyị si wee na-eme ife anyị kwesịrị na-eme. And aga m alaike ka inyekwa m nọmba nwanne anyị nwoke abụ onye nke ji the contact of the 100 men. Ụmụkwa ndị na-akpọkwa m na-agwa m maka 100 men. So ihe anyị chọrọ ka anyị move ahead because na mmadụ na-anwụ na mmadụ na-ata afụ na achọrọzi m ya. Ihe m chọrọ bụ ihe ọ ga-abụ ha na-eme ka arapụ imerie inside Biafra politics, ka ha bụ ime ihe inside Igbo politics, ka ọ bụ na ihe Nigeria politics ka anyị na-eme because ife a na-eme na be anyị niile ga-ata afụfụ ya. Anyị niile nwekwa ya ga-ewepụ, ma ndị na-anwụsịsị kịta, ma ndị na-agba egbe by police, ma ihe niile, mana anyị nwere lawyers. Ka anyị gbaa mbọ fụ dat na anyị nwana onwe anyị kwudoro aka anyị ọtọ wee nweta ife anyị na-achọ, because na anyị ga-enwetarịrị ya. Ndị uwe etibega ọnụ, ndị ọcha etibega ọnụ. So ihe anyị nidiri ka anyị mara ihe a ga-eme ka ihe gaa ọfụma. Mana ana m achọ ka njụọ gị, o nwere ndị ọcha nwere ike ime invite maka ihe gbasara keesi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nkịta na, because na ndị Naijiria etigo n'ọnụ, nwere nke gara aga atụ ya mkpọrọ na-amaga, ma o nwere ihe dịka ndị ọchị na-eme invite dịka ka ha bịa ya marakwa ihe a na-eme na dis case a na-achị finalize now.
Ndị ọcha soro ebe ahụ, ndị ọcha soro Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bịa. Ndị ọcha achọghọ ka anyị nwee Biafra because ha ma ha ga-lose, especially Britain. Ha ma ha they know what they are going to lose. Biafra. Hello. Biafra. Ala Igbo ga-aka London. And people are not to London. You may go to Britain and make in a year. The education and the medical tourism. You may go to America and make in a year. On the end, then I talk about Nigeria as a number. How now show any leader that is highly incompetent and support why? Watch the whole of Africa. Any leader that is highly incompetent, only I can China support. They won't support any leader that is competent because once Africa is good, everything is working perfectly in Africa. They are gone. Their economy have problems. Right. So if you're waiting for Igbo man to come and fight for your own betterment, you're wasting your time. Yes. They will just come and do and go. Is it not Britain that will organize the best reception you can talk about for President Tinubu, who is incompetent? Is there not Britain?
We all saw what happened in this Christian thing. America was shouting, there are three Christians. When the federal government lobbied with them $9 million, they vanished. Another reason there are three Christians. Trump went and focused on Iran. So
if you're waiting for Igbo, you're wasting your time. Trump has told you America first.
Yes. But this time,
and they come in for their national interest.
Of course,
Barrister, whether 1 minute or 2 minutes, just Gwandi Igbo, Oku, and especially the Biafran, indigenous people of Biafra, but IPOB, just Gwafoku as in the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like you know him already. Just speak to Biafran, IPOB, so that they can understand.
Now, I want to thank your organization because one, and I don't know the answer when I start saying that. Last 2 weeks or thereabout. No, to you will interview with me.
Yeah.
I even say, I scheduled that today. And I'm sure that all this is Sarun. They are people said go and verify. I want people to go and verify all the things I told you people. I don't lie. I don't know how to lie. That one is on that. When some persons when they are now for fake news, I had to attempt privately. I said, Barisamas, is that true? Mazi he fake. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is that true? Mazi he fake. You get real information. Now that one is one. When you hear something, try to confirm. Don't go by what is happening in social media. And you can work very well. You do believe in the house. We have the federal government to distract us. That is my own personal destiny. I have called those who care to hear. Who never responds to social media? Either on my page, on my Facebook page. I don't respond. Anything information into him, I feel that people can want to hear. Just drop wire there. Anybody trying on easy anything, you continue because I don't read all those things. When they are that one is on that because the more you are going down, the more you lose focus. I'm a researcher. I have about four of my books now that are still on the process trying to come out. That one is then secondly, you that decided to distract what you are doing by going back to family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not for that family. They expose family Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the world, to let the world know that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is so. You have to have everything. Those of you who are commenting, okay, how many times how many times is she telling us that you don't for once? How many times can he put social media? Not to talk about somebody in the our very best. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu assuming that is the way you are going about it. Is that the way you should go about it? Don't you know what is social media? Don't you know that person there is an international figure? As far as I'm concerned, these are the people federal government give brought out to receive the listen, and they will go into for it. So Nigerians should not listen to them. Then finally, for those who cares to hear, take it. Forget about Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is committed to this struggle.
You see?
I am not here to lie to you. I cannot tell you that I'm late, but I'm okay with what God has blessed me with. I think my best can tell you. I have read. When you go to PhD law, I'm a senior lecturer in the university. I went to school. I have my own private school here. My house managed in Abuja here. I have my own hotel. So what are we talking about? So the point that I'm making is that anything that is coming out from this mouth is truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is committed to this struggle. He is committed, and he is not ready to compromise. I know what I'm saying. This is someone that I discuss every week. So please, everybody should support him. Everybody should pray for him. Everybody should support him. Any area you feel that you can support him, just go ahead and support him. If you are anytime you are Abuja here, if Europe or if America, Nigeria, actually get here and let me know. If you are afraid of going to that place, let me know. People have been going there. They got where. You want to get one go my DSSS. They receive the receipt. But everyone on a prison now. They got feel form. They will go there. They will go there. We approve. You come and see him. The prison on one way now. The propaganda said that I'm going to prison. All they have that feel form. Gega. But why in that so when they get one of us, because they are easy. You just go there so that you don't go start feeling from maybe at least I'm gonna give one, I'm gonna go as his lawyer. So maybe I'm there and feel from I didn't know what's doing yourself. And I want one there. You can share and listen. You got here. If you are getting your bankata, you will come by 2 days. Get your bankata. Give for and when I talk about it, no man one. Enjoy about Onya, they're going to have a and they're going to go and verify. So that is the one that I say. Thank you and God bless you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Thank you for
you.
coming. I know that next time I
just give me a time. I will
okay, thank you. Greet your family. You see Kenolo. Abananzo Okeke.
Nah.
Chidime try kwaro ịnọsiri ike o agbanyeghị na ọkụ adịrọ ka ezi iji apọwazi bank gị iji pọwa bank ejikwa nke ezigbo oge ọgwụgoro na ya ga-enwe a na-adịkwa mma
o nwere ihe melụ n'anyasị ya mana achọrọ m ịbịa kwubie n'iru
ihe niile a bụ just first time na aghọtara m
ịma na metụtala abatala ebe a is an enemy of Nnamdi Kanu now.
O nwere ka
ebe ọ na-akọ ka Nnamdi Kanu na-ebi luxurious life na Kenya na o ji private jet eje.
Ihe niile a bụ DOS wọrịrị ya. O nwere ndị rọrịrị ya ama m ihe niile ana onye ọbụla ịma otu ị nọ kịta asị onye otu ịma na onwe ya ọ ga-abụ ọ bụrụ eme asị gị na ịkast go ịghọtago a na ịkast ya ịghọtago o nwekwa mgbe ị ga-eji reconcile ịghọtago mụnwa na ụmụ ghọtara ebe ọ reconcile gị ọ bụ na ọ reconcile bụ homa dị na dis ọma batara na dis platform eji m n'obi ya tata ya akpa aghọtara m ihe ọ na-achọ ka ọ banye ihe ha na-eme anyị ma mmadụ na-achọ ka ọ banye ihe ha na-eme ọ bụrụ ịkpachapụ anyị dapụ adapụ so aghọtachara m ife niile o mere mgbe o mere ihe o mere o socha bịa na my platform mechekwa atlas kwubekwa ka o si wee masị ya bikos na ndị DOS ahụ na-ene anya enwere ebe ha anaghị emeti ya n'ọnya na-esere ha na Nnamdi Kanu and that thing na-abịa emerenụ na-enyere ihe information ha o ji wee jebe Kenya. That is the only problem ha na-enwe now with them. So anyị mara na onye ọbụla bụ nwoke nwere mission o ji bịa ụwa and ọ bụla inwe mission iji bịa ụwa ịchọ ime accomplish ịghọtago ihe ọbụla ọ ga-ete ka ime accomplish ị ga-eme accomplish. Anyị ma na Nnamdi Kanu ọ bụ na this Biafra abịara on his own time or maybe that na this Biafra delay more life ya nọ in danger ịghọtago so ọ ga na-ama ihe niile ọ ga-eme maka ọ nọ ka onye tinyere onwe na stage of no return. Aghọtacha m ihe niile na-aga na ịwọchi efu na m ka m si eme nke because na mụnwa nụrụ ihe o kwuru and ihe ahụ o kwuru ka m na-atrai ka m perform through Obinwannem media. You understand me? Because na ihe ahụ o kwuchara kịta na a lot of them arapụghị na-emere onwe ife ha na-eme na-enweta ego na-akọ ọnụ na-aga gwagodu m otu ị nọ kịta dịka barista si wee kwuo okwu anyị niile bụ family then anyị na-ekwu okwu maka na mama anyị na-arụ adịrị ya some people eje na-anwụrụ onwe ha mmanya si na after all mama nwụọ na anyị ọmụtago anyị nọ at least ka anyị mebubizi ahead ịma na that kind of word is not making sense. So anyị nwa bụ ndị nwụjuru ara nne anyị afọ ọfụma nwanne onwere ihe ị ga-emegide ka ijikwa nwuo mmadụ niile nọ n'ụwa ka ha bụrụ ofu. Everybody will have their own mentality. So ihe anyị ga-eme bụ otu anyị bidogoro kịta na-abịakọta ọnụ as a team. We need to bring all those people nọ n'ala Igbo, even those musicians, ndị isi kpakọrọ ọnụ ka anyị magoro ka anyị ga-esi move ala Igbo, maka otu ị nọ n'ala Igbo unu kwesịrị ibute ụzọ ka abịakọta ọnụ. Gọọmenti obu isi na-abụ, gọọmenti eburu isi na-abụ, otu ị nọ kịta gị nwa gbara nze Okeke ime nwere ife n'ala Igbo.
Also bring in the big businessmen.
Yeah, ihe a very dark man na ị ga-eme more than very dark man because ị nwere mentality of ndị Igbo. Ihe anyị nidere na-abụ ime organize ka anyị jekwurugodu gọọmenti anyị so marụgodu na onwere ife anyị ma ha marọ o nwere ihe ha ma anyị amarọ, because ihe a bụ our family. We begin to differentiate ourselves from our brothers governors. Mana ndị na-ekwu ndị ahụ akwụrụ ụgwọ ga na-asị gị na ndị a na ndị a anụnụ nwa nọ n'ala Igbo kịta na bụ ndị ga-agba mbọ fụdat na ọ bụ na gọvanọ ekwero unu emuvuzie as a youth. Onwe way youth si conquer because unu gbaziri nkịtị sef ha were youth were destroy youth. How can it be possible? So unu nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ala Igbo ka anyị trust sef Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agbago mbọ nye anyị the structure. So unu nwa nọ n'ala Igbo kedu ife anyị ga-eme wee kwado unu ka unu wee na-eke move a ga-eji wee cheta na-enwekwara onye dịka Nnamdi Kanu, na-enwekwara ihe na-eme anyị amarọ ka esi tinye ọnụ. Monde sit at home ọ nọkọtara ọnyụ ọkụ. Kedu o ji nyụọ ọkụ? Because of na many of our people will jize na-eme ihe arụ. Ndị a na-eme ihe arụ ọ na-enwere ike esi fish out mara ndị a na-eme ihe arụ, because I know how Onitsha be. Anyị chima ndị ọjọọ anyị ga-ama ndị ọjọọ, anyị chima ndị ọma anyị ga-ama ndị ọma. Street anaghị agbara onwe empty no matter whatever be. So gị nwa bụ agbara nze anyị need na this struggle. I need ka ị bụrụkwa ọnụ na-ejere na gọọmenti na-ekwu okwu, because we have to push you. Any ọbụla ga-eri, we must sponsor you so that you can make a move, so that na anyị ga na-enwetakwa current news anyị ga-eji wee na-agwakwa ndị be anyị n'obodo oyibo ka ha tụdobe ụjọ, maka ime na ego anaghị abatazi na a lot of people na-atụ ụjọ that na ndị be anyị kịta change go na-ebizi ndụ ọjọọ. So that is the only thing m nwere ike ịgwa gị ka anyị sizie ka anyị si wee ghọta ya. Anyị ga-emekwa barrister invite again, mana mgbe anyị meziri invite anyị kechizieri okwu na taa welcome speech ka anyị nyere ya onye ọbụla okwu juru onye ọbụla n'ọnụ. So ọ bịazie ọzọ nke ọ ga-abịazi now then anyị ga-amazi ka anyị ga-esi gbuo okwu, because na enwere okwuru okwu like a political statement, kwukwu okwu as a lawyer of Nigeria, and ihe niile na-agwa ya Nnamdi Kanu can never get a justice in Nigeria without a critical condition, and that is the reason why ị na-atry ka ome. Mana nye nwere onwe na-agwa gị na o nwere confidence na ga-erelease ya, and all this confidence ka anyị nwegide na nke Ejiofor na-ekwebe anyị nọ, megide na nke Ozokonu na-ekwebe anyị nọ. Ọ bịakwa na-ekwu nke ndị lawyer Nigeria na-enwe way they talk. So anyị nwa ga na-epushi internationally and locally na-agakwara onwe anyị ka chi anyị si eke, dịka nsa akpọbata ndị na-akpọbata Mike Arnold o promise us that na ọ bụ na anyị erube isi nwee people na stand na-ekwu ofu okwu, he will bargain with the member of their Congress. So o nwere inwe ike ịgwa ndị Igbo ka m wee gaa na nke Chidimma ka okwu kwuo na ọgbaligo.
O nwere ọnụ ihe ọzọ ihe eji n'aka ejiri ugogbe elele anyị nwara akpọrọ anyị akpọgodoro anyị asị ọganiru anyị na-ewe our enemies iwe number one, because o nwere bridges Mazi Nnamdi Kanu build before ejide na Kenya, and those bridges collapse go maka na onye Yoruba na-achị na ha collapse go nke ha na West join their policy.
Exactly.
There are some of our sons now propagate the same policy. So the man on the center infiltrate everywhere with money. That is what is happening.
Exactly.
Because he's a grandmaster of politics. So in a chief priest now, I decide to go to his own house of rep. All the more responsible to me now than none involved.
Oh, just bad there, kids only as what I find a book.
Because he is the power, I want the power, and I hate So if we can, other people can, younger people can enter into politics. If you see another movement on its own, I want more people that can speak out for us. Fine. So let's. I can access every answer. I'm not that way. All of course, like you guys know now. As you know, support to Nigeria and what kind of person. I am not comfortable with it. And that no Trump can it, no Trump can it, because of Biafra.
ndị
Nke ahụ
amanya
abụ the 150%, the
ebe ha
150%
si ekwu
favor.
na chikọt.
So we will decide within ourselves. We will
Yeah.
rise within ourselves.
Exactly.
And take
That's
the
why
bull by the
we're
horn.
talking about 100 men. Ka anyị malụgodo
Take
ebe ha
the
si
bull by the horn.
Mhm.
Ndị ọnụ na-eru n'okwu a na-ekwu. Ndị bụ barista na-eme. Ndị bụ
Exactly.
dọkịta na-eme. Ọ ka Egypt wee nweta their revolution.
United we
Wee
achieve.
nweta their freedom today. E wee change the almost in 2011. Doctor, everybody put on the street, content in the government house, which must go. So we need to develop that mind because and then even I need two religions to do revolution, two ethnically divided to do revolution. When all I want to make a meeting, na doctor ya make shop ya pota, barrister make office ya pota, only na kuzi make office ya pota. That is the reason government will collapse. But it's still Labour Party and Labour Party. When they buy the head and the second, they have shut down not Labour Party. The level, on the level. Before the level made statement, but right now, Labour is dead. Labour cannot shut down or make government to rethink over something because ego this year, even in them, what put in this level, see on yours. So now, and when you reach people hear their voice, now, brother, all these men on social media, like people like very dark man, he's doing a great work. Onye a na-atara ịkwa.
Very dark man.
O so na one person ya bụ kịta ịbịakwute o decide on your case to drag it. Ọ ga-adrag it or something. Onye ọbụla ada ezu oke. E nwekwara ebe onye na-ada aka nke o ji bụrụ mmadụ. Ịghọtago? But we need this kind of voices to be rising again. Because Nnamdi Kanu na-eji.
There is no way about it.
So let us all rally around and know how we can move on within ourselves. Moving. We must continue moving. But make sure we are still moving. That's the only thing I have to say.
Ndewo. Daalụ agbalanze onye Okeke Ikenga egwu. Chidimma ngwan were one ọbụla ị chọrọ wee kwuo 2 minutes. Ya nwere ihe nwere ike ịgwa ndị Igbo.
Asị ọtụtụ okwu adịghị n'ụka mgbede ekwuchala ihe naanị otu ihe m na-akwu m chọrọ ịgwa ndị Igbo asị a na-eshi n'ụlọ mara mma fuo ezi. Ndị Igbo niile kwekọrịta na ha ga-eji ofu obi ihe ahụ ha chọrọ ime ga-apụtarịrị ihe. They will surely succeed. Now, one problem I want ndị Igbo na-enwekarị wu, in fact, this whole problem nwekwa onye Igbo lead we ya. There is always an insider pass ga information. Ọkwa onye Igbo na-ewukwa nwanne ya. A na-asị ndị Igbo ahụhụ onwe ha n'anya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a pace setter. He has actually set that pace for us to follow. Now that he's not that active, I decide now to come together as one and fight for him to be out. There is no way we cannot do it, and there is no way he won't be out. So him in summary, I will ofu obi n'ime mmụọ ma n'eziokwu. Anyị kpọrọ nwaanyị ndị ụka. Ị na-agọrọ arụsị o, ị na-ekpere chi go, just wepụta eziokwu ahụ niile nọ gị na mmụọ, rụọ ọrụ anụ a ka ihe niile gaa ọfụma. Ọ bụla ka ọha n'ọnụ.
Ndewo nwaanyị ọma. Thank you so much for otis bịakwa nọnyere anyị. I believe na before next week anyị niile ndị otu anyị niile ga-achara ọkụ, so na-ebido ọrụ ifugo na ọrụ karịrị. So unu nwa na ị na-agbalị jisi ike ịma na ihe anyị na-eme bụ ife anyị na-emere onwe anyị. Mụnwa na ụmụ na-agwaba unu nwa nọ n'ụlọ ọ bụrụ na anyị nebe ego anya n'iru nna ị gaghị adafu ego ahụ enwuo ọgụ ifuru ya na-agba ndị mmadụ anyhow. So let us use our energy, our power, our knowledge, to work for our nation. Sometimes a na-achọkwa na ego nwere ike enwetakwa gbogbuo gị. So ọ ka mma na anyị pụtara kịta zogodo onwe anyị ndụ dịka isi kwuo. Ondo, Oyezotando, Wezobako. So Jisike ya Chukwu gozie gị, anyị ka bụ ofu. Jezie na group ka anyị cha nọkọ there. Daalụ. Prince, are you sleeping now? Prince, are you sleeping?
I'm here.
Okay. What do you have to tell our people for the program of the today? You know, you have been seeing everything now.
Yes, I just want to thank everybody that came to the show, and that gave the questions and everything, and we just thank them, and we just God bless them, and we hope to strive, for a better Igbo land, and we're gonna continue to work hard, and I'll continue to bring in more guests in everything, as I always do.
Yeah.
And help Obinwannem channel grow into a big success.
That's great. That's great, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I appreciate your good work. Keep on. We are moving ahead and we are going to enjoy our effort together. No long time, because I believe that Chukwu Kabiama is at work. We are together already. It is for us to just start making a move according to our structure and our unity and our love that we have before us today. That is why a lot of people respect Obinwannem, because I follow the Igbo culture, I follow even Christianity structure, I follow those things, but everybody must respect the rules and regulations that are going on in any organization. And I really thank you. Let us keep moving forward. And
yes.
We are going to be bringing a lot of people as according to our structure be. Don't worry, yes. I am here for you. And the Igbo land must be free and must be great again. Thank you.
Yes.
And see you next time. Igbo unu anụgo ka o si wee kpọtụọ ọ kakwa nwa nwanne unu nwoke Ugwu Okechukwu, onye ndu Obinwannem nke ndị Igbo n'ụwa niile. Ya adịnaghị surprise ịma agwa m unu na Jenụwarị. O nwere asị condition na-ebute crayfish obendo. You understand me? Sometimes if maybe na-ewe iwe, o nwere ife nwoke na-ewere iwe. And onye ọbụla na-ewe iwe ọkụ ma onye ọbụla ọ na-afụ ụfụ n'alụ, ọ ndị a na-abụkarị ezigbo mmadụ. Mmejọ mmadụ, uwe onye na-eme ihe ọjọọ. Sometimes ọ bụghị na m ekwurokwana ihe dị gị n'obi na m na gị na-ese okwu na mụ na ụmụ amara ife na-eme. Ịghọtago? So ama m ugboro ne mmadụ ndị mmadụ mere m attack, ma ndị esendịrị ma ndị media warrior ma sị ma ọ sị gị they attack me, but I am still where I am. You understand me? So I don't, you can never move where there is a movement. You understand me? Because now you get a move, Chief Barrister Maxwell Opara begogunu. Yeah. But I better be in my argument. I better be question here. You call my son. Because on your transition in transition, especially in that social media, especially in the abroad, na obodo the security. When bokoja na choka ndị ba enwosisi ya ijide government na abara ha mba obodo ndị secured istinema ihe ị ga-achọ the way ị ga-eje village gị jee gwa ndị youth gị ka ha bido na village gị wee pịabagodu gọọmenti obodo gị ụtarị, because everybody making noise against what you are doing in a wrong channel in a village, in a local government, in a state. Why can't you start from that place to abusing that your state, local government, chairman, your councillor, your youth leader, Ezo Obodogi, whereby na governor Obodogi? Unejizne Biafra na-egwu ndị mmadụ wayo. Ihe a bụ ihe ndị mmadụ na-aghọtaro that na ha ga-ata afụfụ ya. Ịchọ ịgwa ndị Igbo okwu, ịgwa ndị Igbo okwu. Ịbịaza na asa anyị na ide eme ihe Igbo, maka na iman survive ya. Anya nọrọgo n'ala Igbo. Iman survive here. Biafra can never come without Igbo gathering and understanding themselves. Ịchọkwaga ịgbaba mgba. Nnamdi Kanu n'ebe a kịta ka ndị na-ekwuri okwu ndị Igbo, ka ndị na-agbụ ya mgba ndị Igbo. So ị ga-eyuzu ọgụgụ isi gị. Ọ bụghị na ọ bụ Biafra Nnamdi Kanu ka ị kwesịrị na-eche. Chebegodu Biafra nke ụmụnna gị, chegodu Biafra nke onwe gị, because ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu Biafra bụ very simple mathematics. Biafra is a new government that going to take over bad government. if it's not Biafra ka onwere ife ọzọ dị ya n'ime. Biafra is a government structure. So ọ bụ onye na-eme ihe ọjọọ emezina ị na-eme ihe ọma continue maybe ọfụma onye aka Nnamdi Kanu ji tie slogan consistency. Ị mara ihe ọbụla ị na-eme bụ ihe na-enyere obodo gị aka, na-enyere ụmụnne gị aka, na-enyere ndị ọyị gị aka, continue. Mana many of you people arapụgo everything dị na struggle a. Ọ bụrụ ọzọ Nigeria gọọmenti kwuru na-eme atak ekpughere ya ihe ọjọọ ha na-eme. Ọ bụkwa ozi ndị gọvanọ anyị kwuru na-ekpughe n'ihe ọjọọ ha na-eme. Ọ bụkwuo ihe a na-egbu ndị be anyị kwuru na-ekpughe negodi ya na-eche ihe gbasara portable. Program nke anyị na-eme na 2030 ndị nke ga-ege unu nwa bụzi ndị ahụ bụ ndị filidat unu ga-anọ na TikTok na-agba ụja jisie na ike. A sị na onye kpatara nkụ ahụhụ ya jụkwanụ ngwere ya o ji bịara ya ụgwọ. Unu mana ụwa a unu na-anya enwego ndị biri before ndị dịka anyị ebigie, so anyị amaghị ihe ga-eme in 10 years coming. That is ihe dị iche na mụ na unu niile. So amago mụ na unu chari na-eme emeri na social media. Social media can never lie. You also want to delete here, block or webusie. Diki kenguru agusi weje delete see a lot of I download check kerebo esibana here. Sometimes unu name marakwa mana anyị nwa nwa ya adọkwa care about ndị bi na befa ndị ọcha nwe they don't care about ndị ọcha. I just they bring them in platform just to help them to know that they are the one that destroy Igbo land. Because they cannot be coming and pretending they don't know what we are doing. They like us to be having problem. Imagine when one in about because of non-publish here, no. And many of you people have been accusing Uchemefo. All those things make us now kita now. Okay, mena. I give like obro any makamu amasun. Unge regret a lot of things at last. No one change you. Yana good base joke. Each anything about Nnamdi Kanu. Jay and so on na. Ebe ịga na-eje na-ajụ ajụjụ maka prison anybody can go and visit. Then ọ bụ na ịchị ma ihe dị na DOS, go to the office of DS. Ha nwere their office in Bremen, I think Bremen, very good office. Or gị chọba nọmba Chike Doziem. You don't come on social media and lolo Nnekachi mezie aga m emekwara gị another video because aka abago gị n'isi too much. Na mụ bịakwara nye gị ndụmọdụ ahụ nyere gị ogwekwa gị okwu. Amakom your course. Okwe furu the whole Nigeria nyegori gị ego ka iwe betray yourself because ọ bụrụ anyị betray ị ga woga here. Isikwa na ka igosi ka iwerezi ihe na-emenu ka iwere ala drama wee bụrụzuru ndị nze like ihe na-eme nsogbu ndị Igbo ma nsogbu IPOB ma nsogbu Nnamdi Kanu. Anyị mana anyị nwere nsogbu. Anyị nwere nsogbu with our leader. Anyị mana DOS nwere nsogbu with our leader. Anyị mi ihe ndị na and our leader mana anyị mi ya. Mana sometimes also that no okurie si na obu na problem adiro okosu ofu. Maka no problem ga-eme gị ka ị na-enwe feelings that na aka nwere ha na-eme. Maka na onye obu na ihe anaghị aga onye ọbụla lara ụla. So echekwana na ihe ifuru na-eme na DOS. Maybe na unu na-eme ka unu nyere na adịka n'aka he must work with DOS he created. Which DOS he created? The same DOS that they destroy. Munwa bo Okechukwu Ugwu DOS be ewepụrụ n'ọkwa. Enwere ihe mere. So amakama bebe side ah. So onwe onye nọ na DOS a ma nne ni anya o ma Chike Doziem ha ncha niile onwe onye dị guilty. Onwe onye dị innocent. Ha ncha niile bụ corrupted people. And I can never stop saying it. Mana ihe na-agwazi ụmụ Igbo bụ ndị ahụ nọ na the same struggle a. Ihe unu ga-enwete na knowledge unu onye ebe ka ebo ebe ka isi. These people was not existed well before you arrive in the world. Start whatever you want to be in your future. Nigeria so ni ga-agba mbọ kedu ị ga-eme ka village gede mma ka local government dị mma. Ajọ go my local government. We are trying to make our own local government to be good. Ana esi na local government ba na abakwa na ọzọ. Onye anọzọ na social media na-ekwu ihe gbasara Nnamdi Kanu ma na-ekwu ihe gbasara IPOB. Ọ bụghị na social media ka na-eme ihe gbasara IPOB. I am giving you people this thing as a lover, as a somebody who hụrụ n'anya. Ihe na-agwụnụ because check kwanu mgbe unu bido gbaba m mgba after everything the same Biafran media warrior. Ọkwụnụ wa agbagide mgba ọkwa nwanne nwoke bụ Metusela bịakwara here now. Unu ama survive here. Ọmụ bụ Okechukwu Ugwu nwa nkatakpa Nsụka nwa Ikeji ọkwa. Nna agwa unu unu ga-eje jụọ Nnamdi Kanu ihe bụ iri ike ana unu nwa bụ ụmụ achịkọta ekwu ọnụ na social media were abụ be nna unu na ihe na-eme na be nna unu wee na-akọzi ọnụ na social media. Ọ kwefuru nwugoro kịta adị m happy imeji dị happy na after everything na mụ ka nọkwa na-ekwukwa okwu ka ọ ga-esi dịrị Igbo na mma. Unu nwa bụ ndị IPOB na-asị m go and do ndị DOS na-asị m jee mebe ihe Igbo gaa. Maxwell bịara kịta gịnị ka o yi wee bịa ihe ndị Igbo agbanyeghị na iji English maka unu nwa bụ ndị furu ụzọ. Then ndị niile abịara ebe a kịta na gịnị ka ha bụ. So abịa ha mụ ịkọ ọnụ adị m ekwu nke m amarọ and ekwu na nke marọ ana ebona m ebubo maka adị m too dangerous aka m ekwensu wee do wicked ntụasị ka m nwụọ m ga-eme gị ihe mmesie gị ihe even papa gị bụ ikwu okwu mmekwuo papa gị ihe mama m no dey hold me maka ama m na ihe na-eme n'ụwa bụ two things must be involved. Mkpụpụ gị court win ye gị ihe ọbụla court kwuru were ọ gị gbuo m ọ ma egbuo gị. This is two things that existed in this life. So ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ka ala Igbo dị mma soro n'ụzọ a na-achọ ka udo dị. Ọ bụghị nchọ ka nje jụọ gọvanọ Igbo bụkwa onye Igbo si ya kedu ihe mere ha ji wee nọrọ na mmiri ncha na-aba ụmụaka anya, kedu ihe ji wee nọ n'ụlọ ewu na-anwụ n'ọgbụrị. Isi m na nna chịrịkọ with Nigeria government waka. Let me tell you, aga m arụ with the same Nigeria government to destroy all of you because the same people na-ekpe Nnamdi Kanu ikpe Nigeria people. Onye ka Maxwell bụ Maxwell Nigeria. But unu ama ha na-enwere ebe egwu ga-agba oruo ebugharị egwu unu nwa ga nọ n'okpuru nọ n'ime kọbọọdụ unu na-afaya ndị na-eme program ada control nwe ha na-ebunye ha wrong narrative ha na-akọzi ọnụ na-akọgherizi akọgheri ihuru na-achọ followers nwee ndị followers ahụ mana mkpụrụ obi gị ga-efu n'ahịa gị nwee ndị followers ahụ ma ị ga-emecha regret egbe ọsọ na social media. How many of them onwe onye na-agwazi sef ka eweta ka ọ bịa ka ekwu okwu na-asị 1 million naira mgbe m ga-ebido kwuba okwu ndị a niile ebucha ndị Chineke kpọrọ ọkụ na dị struggle m bido na 2013 unu ewere Simon Ekpamihu unu mere gba ọsọ were ndị nke unu were mee ihe ma DOS kọcha m niile n'ụkọ. Ana m agwa unye ka m gwakwa unye taa maka na o nwere ihe njichi kwue taa. Enweghị onye ọbụla chegoro m echiche ọjọọ n'ihe ọma na-emere ndị Igbo na dị struggle. Ụmụ gị ma gị generation gị will never be anything in this world. Adam agwa gị agwa na mmadụ gị nwa na-enene m ị ga na-afụ ka o si ada n'isi gị because na ama m na Chukwu dị ndụ ọnwụ ha anwụ. Onye ka na-akpọ ya Chukwu dị. I don't believe in what you believe. I believe in nature. Chukwu okike abịa ma ekego ala Igbo wee sị that na ndị nọ n'ala Igbo bụ ndị nsọ. Ala Igbo bụ ala nsọ. Ihe a na-eme ga-eme. Ịbịa n'ala Igbo ana m agwa unu ọ bụ na adị 100 99% is criminal and bandit. Ịma ọ na-abụ na-ekwu Soludo kwuru nke ọ na-egwu n'uwe ọ bụrụ na anyị niile ga-echegharị ọkakwa mma ma ya agaghị echegharị. Ihe nji ekwu nke m bụ na nkwucha ya fịọtụba mana ọkwa ịfụ na ọ bụ na ya echegharị họ disebụ obi kuba n'ụlọ na-akọ ọnụ ọ pụta echi bute nri unu eji ogboso rie ya kere ego. Who is deceiving who? The same chief priest bịa unu anarị ya ime ọ na-ebịa unu anarị ya o publish ife unu share ya eruo echi na asị na Nigeria Boko Haram unu afụbeghị ihe o unu never see anything but I believe na onwe ndị na-wake up. Metusra Mane Metusogara, thank you so much to be on my program today. I salute you. Ihe chọrọ bụ udo ịnụgo n'ọnụ Simon no Maxwell ịnụgo. What we need now bụ ịmara ife ahụ iji bata IPOB. This is time for us to kick off. Whether DOS on eme exist o, whether 100 men on eme exist o, mụnwa bụ Okechukwu don't fucking give a dime. I have my own way of me moving. Ama m ebe m si wee bịa Ukraine jee obodo niile nje amakwa m ebe nna nachi ya so amana m ihe ndị a na-abịa inyere m aka. Let them come. Ọ bụ ha na onye ọbụla chọrọ ịbịa sị na create any organization or anything that are going to help us. Ị ga na-akwụ enwe m workers about almost 100 workers that waiting for me. Ọ bụrụ na m akwụ ha ụgwọ dịka si gwa ndị otu Ngozi Orabeze when they don't cross to me and achọkwu m imebe o si bịa achọ m imebe message ahụ si bịa as far as na that 100 men cannot feed us, cannot help us, cannot make us to be developing our land and be waiting for Biafra to come, we will destroy it. For arrival, the more. Mụnwa na-eche ha eche ka m fụgoro 100 men na ma na ọ bụ ndị Chineke nna wepụtakwara ka ọ bụ ndị bịakwanụ ka ha complete ebe ha kwụsịrị. Onye ka nji agwa unu ka unu na-akwado ọfụma. Mmemekwu nwanne anyị nwoke invite ka ọ bịa kọwagodi ihe 100 men na-adị ime mana ada emezi otu nzuzo. The same otu nzuzo akụrụ megidere say that na we are doing it on ground. That is the sound of DOS. Long time they are wise, they are this, they are that, but ama m na nwere ebe ha na-eje. Mgbe a na-eme ihe struggle akịta, many of them they are not interested to listen to Nnamdi Kanu on radio. Abịa na meeting ebe a na-eme meeting ya na-ajụ kedu ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na last program of yesterday. Then kedu ebe ndị asịmụtazi ife na ha mere ihe niile ha na-eme onye mere that nobody can stand on social media to talk exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is talking like. Simon did a great job on that way. Mana ndị a niile na-enecha anya nwere ya nwere ike ikwu onweghị ebe etoho n'ala Igbo nke ha toro eto nwere ha mere ihe ike mere street guys nwere ya mere nwere ya dị ha n'isi ha nwere ike pass the people. Ha bịazie ebe a na-azọ power ha nọsiere n'oche na-azọ power ahụ na-azọ dị ife na-eme na ndị be anyị na-akọ gị ọnụ because onye si na ya bụ onye ọchịchị ma na-achị ikwesị na-achị ọnụ ka a ga na-akọ gị. Kedu ihe eji akọrọ Soludo ọnụ? Kedu ihe akọrọ Peter Mba ọnụ? Kedu ihe akọrọ Obianọ ọnụ ma Hope Uzodimma? Ọ maka ha da-emeta ọfụma. Abatakwa n'ime DOS na da-emeta ọfụma. Ịghọtaga abatakwa na nzukọ ndị Igbo ha da-emeta ọfụma. Nna ọ bụrụ na ị da-eme ọfụma ndị na-emere ọfụma ga-agwa gị okwu. So unu afụzina ya as na ọ bụ ihe ọjọọ, bụrụ ihe ọjọọ. So DOS ka m na-agwasị ọ bụrụ na unu nwere akọ na uche which is mmadụ na amara m how na behave. Ọ bụrụ na unu nwere akọ na uche ihe unu ga-eme bụ na pipe olo rapụ na kesi Nnamdi Kanu whatever ka o si jee Kenya ka o si mee nke a su were nke ahụ dobego n'akụkụ. Unu ejikọ onwe unu ọnụ ka unu si wee filie na unu ga na-aga n'iru. Unu agaba n'iru mebere onwe unu ihe unu na-eme ka obodo dị mma. Because imagine ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu nwa ọkịta ọrụ na-ama nga n'iru were ihe na Nnamdi Kanu anwụgo n'ebe unu nọ so that unu ga-emeke move. Maka ife unu na-eme ọ bụrụ unu nara ego to do it unu ga-regret ye. Anyị ma gwara m unu that na Biafra nwe ka o si bịa ma ọ na-enwe ka esi nweta a free movement or a free land dịka Biafra land ma ọ dịka ebe Igbo ga-eje wee mee ife a na-eme dịka restructure or anything. Enwere many of people ga-abata n'ala Igbo and enwere many of people ga-abịa bata Igbo die. Onye mere nji asụ unu ma ndị anaghị afọ iru ha anya unu ejekwuzina ha. Ọ bụrụ iru m ka m ji since 2013. Ọ bụrụ iru m a ka m ji na-ekwu okwu na-ekwu enyi ọ bụ ha mụnwa bụ ihe ka na-ekwu okwu anwụgo m. Ọ ka isi wee kwuo ka eji eji bịara gị okwu. Ịghọtago ndị niile bụ ndị kwuchara okwu nwechara problem ọkwa problem ka na-aga n'iru. Problem ọkwụsịgo ọkwụsịbe. So ọ bụrụ na ị were akọ na uche gị wee mara that na na-negotiate Russia na-abụ ha gbucha asị ceasefire. Trump na ha egbu na Iran a na-ekwu ceasefire. Then kedu anyị egbubekwa ha much na anyị na-egbu in secretly. Why na common the struggle Masop and IPOB cannot cease fire? How can Uchemefo na Biafra cannot cease fire? How can Tony Nnadi and Biafrans cannot cease fire? How can Unu Chanine within the governor cannot cease fire? If we unu, so I am just waiting and trying to see what is going to end of this story because unama meri nwa ogo a ihe niile anọ na social media ma ndị niile na-eme ihe IPOB ma ndị na-eme ihe Biafra una no go fit win. Ọ kakwa mma na iji n'oge mataba ife a una no go fit win. Onweghị Chukwu ga-abịa mee ka I win here. There is nothing like God that can save anybody. Either you fight for yourself with the energy that the same God give you, or you just go and sit down and stop making noise. Because onwere ihe a nwanne anyị nwoke gwara anyị maka Nnamdi Kanu, ana m agwakwu na eho ha. Ọkwefu ka ebe m na-agwa maka na ọ pụta Nnamdi Kanu pụta today. Onwekwu ihe ọzọ ga-eme na abụrụ ọ nara onwe na bie. Ọ na-agwagodo nke ọbụla na-agwụ a lot of people are to go out for our leader. So a lot of things are going to go wrong. So ọ ka mma na kita na iji kita wee chọba ihe ga-emere chi gị mere onwe gị. Because ị na-echekwa mgbe Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta before maybe if a man is the enemy of this struggle. Let us keep making this struggle. Nnamdi Kanu say all eyes on the ball. What is the ball? Is it Nnamdi Kanu is the ball? Nnamdi Kanu is not the ball. The ball is the same Biafra we are talking about. So if you know how you can restore the Biafra on your own way, this is time for do it. abụrụ m onye na-eji okwu nkanka okwu deceive. You have to focus the ball. Ụmụnna gị bụ the ball, village gị bụ the ball, state gị bụ the ball. That place you are living, you are a slave. Anytime ha like anapụ gị akwụkwọ achụ na gị, ana m agwa unu every day. Unu afụgo ka o si ada. So were nke a wejebere Chukwu Okike abịa maka unu chara na-ewe wee mara ihe unu ga-emere onwe. So jisie na ike, ya gaziere onye ọbụla. Ana m ekelekwa Maxwell na ịbịakwa, daalụ. Anyị ga na-eme ya. So onye ọbụla bụ onye Chukwu gọziri, ya gọzie nwanne ya.
I am the managing director of OWIX and OBIX Nigerian Limited. For years, I have worked hard to secure a $64 million international contract. A deal that would have changed not just my life, but created opportunities for many Nigerians. The contract was signed and the funds secured by LC were sent through Zenith Bank, Nigerian PLC, after an agreement between my company and Zenith Bank as a paymaster for the guaranteed contract. But shortly after the secured funds arrived, the unexpected happened. The bank began to make new financial demands that were never part of our original agreement. When I refused to grant those demands, everything changed. The contract, which had a strict liability clause, was suddenly terminated by breach of LC confirmation by Zenith Bank after receiving payments which it deducted from the company account. It refused to confirm. And funds belonging to the company, which was entrusted to the bank, suddenly disappeared, unaccounted for. And years of effort collapsed overnight, automatically activating the liability clause of the contract. I have reached out privately for resolution. I have contacted lawyers, human rights advocates, and even the authorities, but no one has been willing to take this matter seriously. So I am speaking out today, not just for myself, but for every Nigerian who has ever been silenced by a systematic justice system, by powerful institutions, where all they wanted was fairness and justice. I don't seek pity, I seek accountability. I believe that the truth deserves to be heard, and I'll continue to speak up until justice is done. In a series of upcoming videos, I will present clear and undeniable evidence of what transpired.
From the streets of Hamburg, across the deep blue sea, a message for the children, for you and for me. Obinwannem is calling, can you hear the sound? The roots of our fathers are being found. We know they forget where we come from, the strength of a lion, the beat of the drum. Till we achieve restoring the culture, that's what we believe. From the Ordinala to the Azusu we speak, lifting the fallen, helping the weak. Obi-Wan worldwide, the movement is here. Umoibo global, raise your head high, raise your head high. Our Minala will never, ever die, ever die. It's more than a page, it's a spiritual home. No matter how far in this world you roam, we're bringing back the wisdom, the tradition, the grace, putting the smile back on the Igbo face.
a high energy.
Protect the culture. It's in our hands. Follow the light, follow the way. Obinwannem is leading the day. Keep the fire burning, keep the language strong. This is where we all belong.
Again, you phase out with a final celebration.
Obinwannem Global Radio, promoting the culture and traditions of Igbo nation.
Ụmụ Igbo, ọ bụrụ na ị na-ege anyị ntị n'onu ma na-ekiri ozi ọma nke anyị na-ewetara unu na ozi ndụmọdụ na ịgbazi ọnụ nke anyị na-ewetara unu, biko ka ị na-esonyere anyị na YouTube, na-esonyekwara anyị na Instagram maọbụ na Twitter maọbụ na Facebook na na webụsaịtị nke ndị Obinwannem, ka anyị wee na-ezinye abụ ozi ka o si wee kwesị dị na-adị, maka na oge erugo mgbe anyị ga-ebupụta ihe nke njirimara Igbo na asụsụ Igbo na omenala Igbo na ihe gbasara ndị Igbo niile n'ụwa niile, ọ kacha ihe anyị na-achọ bụ Biafra. Ị ga na-afụkwanye abụ ozi ka ọ ga na-abịa, ị na-esonyere anyị, ị ga na-ama mgbe anyị tụpụtara gị ozi nke dị mkpa iyi amara, ma wee marakwa ị ga-eme ngwa ngwa ka emeghara ọdachi.